Hey, what's up, Stu? How are you doing? I feel like this is still low. Ah, there we go. There we go. I get this model. She's beautiful. I make my own models, so I actually just finished it today. So thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're snacking? What are you snacking on? I'm glad you like her. Ugh. Bruh. This place is disgusting. I seem taller because I am. I'm like average height now. I don't know what that's like in real life, so you know. How you doing them? Saltine crackers, the best low calorie. Yo, saltines are delicious. I love saltines. I don't think you can go wrong with some saltines. What you doing, them? What you doing? Oh, you're on Diablo? How's it going? Did you get anything? Get any good stuff? You got that RNG. Unlike some of us, unfortunately. Unlike some of us who can't get shit usually. Ugh, hold on. I gotta fix myself here. You're just getting loot, yeah. That's usually just how it goes. Get all the loot. Figured I'd do this for a little bit and then we'll watch some videos. But give some people some time to get in here. Toe videos, bro. Bruh. Might get banned if we do that, no? Sniffer. Just IRL power wash your house. Yeah, right? Yeah, this is a way more relaxing. I love Power Wash Simulator. This is probably one of my favorites. I get every single like DLC. I have watched everything. I don't know. This is like I don't know, oddly satisfying, I guess. It just do be hitting different. I would never want to do this in real life. Like, ew, no good. It sounds like actual work. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Yo, homie! Thank you for the 10 months. How are you doing? Using the foam soap gun is amazing. Oh, I bet that would kind of be fun though. I think that would be fun. Light! Hello, hello. How are you? Hardian, how's it going? How is everybody? I'm doing good. We're just power washing for a little bit and then we're gonna watch some videos. Get my dopamine hit here. I fucking love this game. It's so relaxing. I like cleaning all the grime off. All the ick. I love it. Something was dirty over here. They're coming out with a power wash soon too at some point. I'm already ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. My body is ready. Ding. What a hell of an upgrade. Thanks. I just finished making this one today. Well, I finished rigging it today. I had so it took me, I think, from start to finish between the art and the rigging. I think it's been like a week, about a week or so, I guess.
One thing women want, and it starts with a P and ends with an S.
Potatoes. New model looks cool. Thank you. How are you doing, Angel? Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. It also comes with a hoodie. There we go. I accessorized. Right? I feel like I needed a hoodie. How you doing, Adam, though? How you doing? Right? I feel like I needed it for the cozy vibes. Plus, I don't know, like, I don't know. If, I just figured having a hoodie is just nice. Needs more snacks. That's true. I do have. I did make this though. I do have this. We do got the boba. I think I can like make myself bigger there. There. We do got the boba. But yeah, this is like my first like grown up model I've done. I've been like, it's been like baby steps in trying to just like learn more with rigging and everything. So this is my first like, I guess like more adult. You're best. Aw, well, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I lurk in your streams when I can. You like the chibi style? Yeah, I am very partial to the chibi style too. Partially because like that was the first thing that I learned when I was learning how to draw. Like that's what I was drawing. So I have like kind of a soft spot for them because I was like, oh, I just want to like draw cute things and you know like get better at doing stuff like that and try to grow from there. I can always have three. Yeah, that's true. I did make like a sheepy version of my other model, so I could also we can also use that one too, like just for fun, like shits and giggles, you know. That is true. It's not gone forever. I can always use it. I can use it whenever I want. But I definitely go through like phases where it's like I just want something new. But since I'm not a rich person, so I basically just taught myself how to do it all, so but I think that's kind of cool though. I think it's like a cool thing. It's fun. You're busy. Yeah. I feel you. No, usually like if I'm on my computer just doing stuff, and you're on, I'll just pop you on my other monitor and just hang out in there. And we'll just, yeah. I just like hanging out in there usually, just while I do my thing. Plus, you're like the only person I know that streams on YouTube, so I feel like I gotta at least, you know, like be there for my buddy, you know? But yeah, like normally if I'm like working on stuff or doing stuff, it's like I'll have like if you or Rambo is on YouTube, then I'll pull you guys up, and then if anybody else is on, like if Light's on or something, I got like 5 Twitch tabs open, and I try to be there for everybody, even if I don't say anything. I just try to be there for you guys, you know. Other monitors are your second home. I think we're everybody's second monitor's home, and that's okay. I am reacting to videos today. I just got on Power Washing Simulator and I just stayed in the just chatting section just to kind of like give people a minute to kind of, you know, like come on in, and then we'll get down to the nitty gritty. Oh my god, I like that one too. I like that one. That's a good one. Yeah, I kind of feel that way too. Like it's always nice to have somebody on. And I try to support all my friends. You know, like even if I'm not like actively chatting in there, I try to at least like have people on, so at least you get my view. Cause that's important, you know? You gotta get the views. Ain't nothing but a thing, chicken wing. True. But yeah, I'll probably just do a little bit more of this, and then we'll start. Cause I don't want to be up too late. Even though, I mean, I say that like I actually go to bed early, and I never do. I never do. I never make it. It's always a good idea, but it never happens. Yep, that is me. Yep. It just never it just never it never works out that way. No, it never pans out. As much as I try to be like, you know, gonna go to bed early. I'm not gonna go to bed, you know, when I hear the birds, but then I'm like, well, here we are. It's not even like I'm doing anything. It's just like the next thing I know, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. And I only make myself miserable, you know, because then like I usually wake up and I feel terrible. Like I wake up and I'm like, oh god, I'm too old to be doing this. I can't be living this life anymore. $7 a.m.? No. Bruh. I can't. I just can't. I just can't. I can't do it. Too old. I'm too old. I just can't hang anymore. It's the worst. I'm all grown up. How's it going, Barkin? How you doing? It only gets harder. You'll be 50 in 2 months. You're still young, though. You're still young. 50's young. Doing alright. Good to hear, good to hear. Worst part is your eyes. Mentally, you're not tired, your body, especially your eyes. Your eyes always fight you? Oh no. Man, when I worked out today, I'm telling you, it was just snap, crackle, and pop the whole time. I was like, okay, well, that's cool. Like all my joints are just like popping and like cracking, and I was like, oh, well, aren't we noisy today? Like, cool, great. Your knees are often like that? Yeah, you just hop into 4-wheel drive, that's all. That's what helps get us through the day. I've been good. Just been hanging out. I've been working on this model, and then now that this is done, I got some extra free time now. This took up a lot of time, but that's okay. I was committed. That's you every day. You're only 23. Don't put much stock into the bones popping. Oh yeah, I honestly wish my neck would pop, because I feel like it doesn't ever. It just makes this like nasty, like grindy noise, and when if I try to like roll my head or something, it doesn't really pop. It just kind of like, I don't know. It makes this like gross sound, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's totally normal, right? That's fine. Yeah, like my shoulder was like making a noise, my elbows, my knees, like when I was doing like my lifts, and I was just like, oh. We are just musical today, I guess. Your 4th spine fusion? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I bet that's probably a little rough. Neck, back, fingers, elbows, knees, toes, yeah. Well, it only gets more frequent the older you get. It's like the older you get, like the newer the pains or things that you notice that like weren't happening when you were younger. For me, it's like when it's like wintertime and it's gonna be like really, really cold or something, or if the temperature drops drastically, then my hip joints will hurt. And like I was like, oh, like that happened in like my like 30s. That started happening. I went to like mid 30s or so. That started happening, and then I was like, oh my god. I was like, what is this? Right? We have a new model. Hello, hello. I just got finished doing it all today. So yeah, it's like, you know, you just never know what the new thing's gonna be the older you get. it's a it's a fun game. Aging. You don't have temperature activated pain. The most I get are nosebleeds in the winter. Or yeah. Well, that's good. Yes, I remember when I used to wake up and it'd be like snowing or something, and I'd be like, "Oh, it's snowing." Now I wake up and it's like, "Oh, that hurts," or like that's a little achy. What fun! What fun! Yay! How's it going, Demon? Looks really good. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Just working. I got a new thumbstick controller. Caps air to stop thumb fatigue. They are nice and squishy. Oh, that sounds very nice. I'm mainly like a mouse and keyboard person, so I don't use a controller very often. But that seems way nice though. From your lash that's never gone away, my feet feel like someone broke them and it never healed properly, sometimes burns. Oh my gosh. All work related. Did you do like physical labor type job? Yeah, oh, okay. That makes sense. Use a controller for Souls-like games and flying stuff in games, that's about all. Yeah, like I used the controller to play Elden Ring, and then like that driving game, that delivery, like crazy game that I was playing the other week, like I had a controller in there because the keyboard and mouse like for driving stuff is a little crazy because it's like all or nothing. But but there's probably like the majority of the games that I have, I don't really need a controller for. And then I use it for, so like when I do like a 35-45 minute walk like twice a week, and so I play Hello Kitty Islands while I walk. Um but I use a controller for that. But much kind of it for the most part. Blue collar physical labor jobs definitely help you learn about life. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think it's admirable, the blue collar jobs, and we definitely need men like that. I appreciate men and what men do, so y'all work hard. Sciatic nerve damage. My first spine fusion was to fix that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sciatica type stuff is, that's like a real bitch. That's painful. You dropped on your back when crowd surfing like 8 years ago, and I think it was also based upon your ankle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I bet that did not feel good. Golf course greenskeeper, best career ever. Oh yeah. You get to like be outside and you probably like don't have to probably worry about people maybe. You just kind of keep to yourself. It's gonna snap. It hurts so bad. Oh no. It's amazing how much like residual pain you get from, just even if you kind of like fuck yourself up a little bit, the residual pain sometimes and things, it's just like it sucks. And then like some of that shit's for life. Kind of like herpes. Scars take forever to fade away. Broken things imagine last for a lifetime. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, so like Toxis had knee surgery, and his knee still bothers him. Scars I can deal with. Like scarring isn't a big deal. Like I burnt my hand like a few weeks ago maybe, and it's gonna be a scar. And I'm like, meh. It's fine. I just look cool now. Straight chicks dig scars. Didn't dudes dig scars, right? Does it make me cooler now? Has to be the scars. Really stretch the skin, make it really, yeah. Mine's like I don't know. I mean, it's like on my hands. It's like kind of near my knuckles, so I don't know if it's not like super dark, but I mean, you can tell that, I done fucked myself up a little bit there. Mattered, yeah. I'm sure guys like probably don't care, unless they have like cool stories with it. Mine is not a cool story. I burnt it in the on the oven. Because oven racks are hot, and if you hit the back of your hand on it, it's gonna burn, and it hurts. So don't do that. Don't be like me. Oh, you got a new phone? Very nice, very nice. What kind of phone did you get? Your last fusion, they had to cut your neck open across your throat. The scar is so cool. Do you tell people like a crazy story if they ask? You're like, yeah, I was dating this chick one time and she tried to cut my head off, but I lived. That's what I would do if that was me. An S25 Ultra. You still work at a pizza place. The amount of times you burnt your arms on ovens when attempting to eat pizza. Oh, yeah. I bet those guys like burn themselves all the time. I wonder if you just like stop noticing that you burn yourself after a while, you know? You just go home and you're like, oh yeah. You're gonna use that one? Oh, yes, by all means. And then let me know how it goes. I'm surprised I'm not scarred. I think some people just scar easier than others too. I feel like I bruise easily. Like I could do like, you know, like absolutely nothing and I'll have just like random bruises on me and I don't even know how they got there because it's not like I like did anything that I was like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna get a bruise from that. Like I just have bruises. I'm like I don't know. I don't know what happened. Worst scar you have is on your forehead. Horrible pain too. Oh no, what did you do? Alright, Adam, have a good night. Sleep well. It was good seeing ya. Thank you for coming by. You remember that day? I would imagine. Yo, when you like hit anything on your face and head though, you know, you just bleed like a motherfucker. Like if you split the skin in there, you know, like it may not even be like that bad, and you're gonna be bleeding everywhere. And you have no idea how you got it? Really? Oh my gosh, that seems like quite a scar to like not know what happens. That's crazy. Yeah, mine's usually just like I just have like, you know, random bruises that I don't know how it happened, but none of them hurt either. It's just like I just have like I'll just have a bruise, but it doesn't hurt, and then I'm like I don't know what happened. Why I just need supervision, I guess. Or maybe I need to wear a helmet, bubble wrap. Those dino nuggies? Yo, I love that. Dino nuggies. We have dino nuggies. we do have some dino nuggies in the freezer. I was pretending to be a ghost. I went downstairs and decided to throw a toy. A toy with an airplane. What's it? Oh no! Oof. Yo, some of the scars, you know, people get as kids is because, you know, kids are wild. It's wild. We have gotten the Tyson ones. They are pretty good. I forget what I forget the ones that we have in there now, but they're pretty good too. You're here for the dino nuggies? What kind of sauce? Yo, that sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's, I'm a big fan of. But sometimes I'm just, you know, I just need some ketchup and I'm good. Hot mustard? Hot mustard is a good one too. I went hard on some hot mustard for a while. Or I like putting Franks on them. That's pretty good with that too. That's a fruit sauce. I like ketchup. Ketchup and nuggets. I am a fan. I am a fan of it. Or like barbecue sauce is good. Vinegary ketchup and barbecue sauce. That would be good too. I think all of the above are good. Shrimp sauce? I don't think I've never had shrimp sauce. They get too sweet, you lose interest. Yeah, sometimes like I'll put like just some Franks on them, and it's pretty good. Ketchup mixed with horseradish. Oh, okay, okay. Is that like cocktail sauce? That's probably good too. I love cocktail sauce. Delicious. I have this horseradish, like brown mustard, and it's pretty good. Not a fan of horseradish. I think it's like a acquired taste. I feel like you either like it or you don't. I feel like it's kind of like one of those flavors, just because it is pretty strong. So I think it's kind of like you either a fan or you're not. But I'm a big fan of like kind of like vinegary type stuff. Like I love salt and vinegar chips. Those are like my favorite. Or like salt and vinegar French fries. Love those. That's probably like one of my favorite combinations on stuff. You just drink red wine vinegar. Like those salt and vinegar Pringles, like I could eat those till like I literally like have no skin on the inside of my mouth. And I'm like, I regret nothing. I regret nothing. Sell salt and vinegar fries now. There's a few places that we've ordered from that do salt and vinegar fries. But they're delicious. One of my faves. As the kids say, that salt and vinegar do be hitting different. You never see it. There is like I think there's a wing place near us, and they do salt and vinegar French fries, and they're pretty good. I also love like when you like open the box of French fries that are like that have salt and vinegar on them, and you just get like that strong like vinegar smell. I don't know. I like it. Like that malt vinegar scent. I'm a fan. Big fan. It do be bussin' on God for real. Yeah. Do be bussin'. I weep for our future. I hope I'm dead before they're like, you know, too far in charge of things. Bussin' all cap. Dead ass. We have a long. I can only hope so. Like that's just my hope. I don't want to be. I don't want to be here more longer than I need to be. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be the person that lives to be like 100 or something. Fuck that. No, I don't want to live that long. Yeah, by the time they're in charge. Yeah, true. I think our odds are pretty good. Yeah, it's like I'm like not. I'm not a person that like want. I'm not here for a long time. I'm just here for a good time. 60 to 80, yeah. I mean, like 80, I would say is like probably like a good cutoff mark for me. Like anything more than that, like okay, like we're getting a little, you know. If I start forgetting who I am and start like, you know, like shitting my pants, like just put me in the pod. Just, you know, I'm good. I'm done. All right. Let me first grandchild was just born, so you want to be here forever now. Oh, yeah, that I can definitely understand that. If I'm super healthy, not gonna happen and live really long and happily. I think like my unfortunate, like I look at it as a debuff is that because I am Asian, I'm probably gonna be 90. Be dyeing my hair and you know, that's just how it's gonna be for me, you know. Because I'm gonna be like that the old Korean lady sitting on my porch, chain smoking and drinking vodka. Start getting trapped in your body but can't communicate. Yeah, like that's like one of my worst fears is that like I'm gonna like just be old, but like I'm not gonna know, like I'm gonna have like Alzheimer or dementia or something, and if like that happens, like I literally just put me in the pod. 90, at least 200 minimum. Yeah, I know. I can be probably as destructive as I want to my body, and it's still gonna be hanging on like for entirely too long. Because the genetics are just, you know, for living a long life are just too good. I'm like, fuck. Like, god damn it. But why? Asian genetics got a cheat code. They really do, and it's the cheat code that like I don't want. You know what I mean? Like I don't want that one. Like I'm good. I'm good. Just let me go. right? It should have been me. But why? But why? You should last, yeah, right? True. Since we're talking about crazy stuff, let's watch this video. It says normal behaviors that are actually signs of mental illness. Let's see how mentally ill we all are.
This man was caught not one. Let's get right into it. Number 7, disaster.
Oh my god. Just let me figure my life out here for a second here. Do this. Do this. And does not want to show up now. Now you want to. Do it this way. Oh my god, it's huge. Whoa. There we go. You're whiter than white. You're Irish and Polish. Tox is white too, so you know, you guys all have that in common. I'm not even like a halfie, you know? Like I am 100% Korean, so like I'm like super fucked. I am fucked.
Let's get right into it.
Yeah, I can't say that I do this. That's yeah. I don't really. I think I'm like, you know, like I think most people, like if you get a scab at some point, like you kind of like pick at it or whatever, you know. I think that's just normal because it's like itchy, but like I don't do it on this kind of level.
Until there are bald patches, they have to.
You do this one? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of like self-destructive a little bit, but I guess I don't know. Maybe it's like is it like a nervous thing maybe?
Cover with makeup or hats. Most people doing these behaviors aren't.
You don't try to make them bleed, but you do. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people that bite their nails, I think that seems like that's a pretty normal thing, that they kind of bleed a little bit sometimes. But I don't know of anybody or seen or about the hair and other things like that. I haven't seen that. Not my hair.
Sends out this intense signal. Fix something.
Clear skin making
now,
scars from
assuming that
old days. You called it getting married. Damn. Try to force yourself to think of how I should act sometimes. Like I need to laugh or say something dumb, etc. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily like. I don't not feel joy, but or anything like that. But I definitely feel awkward sometimes. I don't know. But I think that's like a me problem. I'm just not like a physically like social person. You know, like I don't really enjoy talking to strangers like face to face or being in a room full of people. Like I just don't like it.
they're busy, your brain screams, "They're mad at me. I said something wrong." So you ask your friend if they are mad at you. They say no. For a fleeting moment. Relief. But
You've never gone to parties or anything? I have like I've been to parties and I've been to bars and I've been to like clubs and stuff, and I can't say like at any point in time that I ever think was like I was having fun or anything, because I feel like some of the memes that I see, you know, where like they're like, man, like I can't believe I used to like go out and party and like have all this fun, and I was like, okay, like I remember going on party, but I don't think fun was like fun is not how I would describe it. So I think I think I've just always been like an introvert because it just I don't really like being around like a bunch of strangers. It just makes me uncomfortable. And then, because like at the time I thought, like that's just what you do when you're young. You go out to bars and you go to parties, and I did that in high school. And I can, I really honestly cannot think of a time that I like went out and was like, yeah, like I remember like those were like the good old days. I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, why didn't I just stay home or something? My laugh releases your endorphins. Oh, well, good, good. I'm glad.
But then the doubt creeps back. You think, what if they're just saying that maybe I should ask again, just to be really sure? This isn't
I'm
about
like,
getting new
yeah.
information. Often the person asking already knows the answer or has been told it multiple times. It's about trying to get rid of a deeply uncomfortable feeling of anxiety.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm more than happy, like, to go. Like, if we get invited somewhere, like, we will definitely like show up, and like, I will have a good time. Like, but if I had to do that like every weekend, no. Like, then I'm gonna be kind of miserable.
Or uncertainty. The problem is, it's a trap. The more you seek reassurance, the more your brain relies on it to feel calm. They might repeatedly confess minor wrongdoings from years ago, hoping to be told it's okay. Or they might spend hours Googling symptoms, seeking reassurance that a common headache isn't a brain tumor. Each
Oh no.
reassurance provides a tiny hit of relief, which then reinforces the seeking behavior, making the urge to ask again even stronger next time that anxiety spikes. It's a vicious.
You invited whenever you go places, the feeling swells up during the time where yeah. I mean, like, so like we went to we went to go see Tox's sister like last year, and I felt like that was like a really good time. So I actually like it was busy and it was crazy, but I actually I enjoyed seeing her, and then going to like they had like a little like fundraiser dinner thing, and it's for like an animal shelter. So like I think like that was a lot of fun. And then it was like a week later we left for Christmas, or it was like 2 weeks later maybe. And then we left for Christmas and we saw everybody then. But we kind of felt like when we got home, it was like we felt like the whole like second half of December was just like kind of crazy, because we're like we're kind of like homebodies, and like we don't really we don't tend to like go out and do a whole lot, because we kind of like being home. And so like that was definitely a lot for us. And it was like, I don't know, I guess it's like bittersweet for me, because I love seeing family and I love being around them, but sometimes it's like uh we were just kind of like busy like back to back, and then I was like, oh man, like I loved it, but like now I feel exhausted. So it's kind of like a double-sided blade for me, because it's like I love Tox's family and I love seeing them and I love being around them. Um, but then it's like I just kind of, it's like my battery just gets drained, and it's, even though like I had a great time and I love going there, it's like I just need like, I guess, time to like recharge. But that's definitely like a me problem, and I know that, and I don't let that get in the way of being able to go see them, or anytime that we get to go spend time with them, because I really love like seeing them, and I wish we lived closer to them. Because you feel like I'm not being fun. Yeah, I kind of feel like that too sometimes. That I feel like I should be saying something, but then I don't, and then it almost like snowballs and it gets worse. And then you're just like, oh, like why am I like this? But yeah, you don't mind when there's constant stimulus or activity to keep your mind off being social. Yeah, I feel like that's where like gaming is kind of nice, because like you can hang out with people, and if you guys are all kind of like doing something, like you don't always have to be talking, right? Like, and that's kind of nice. It's when there's nothing to do with your own thoughts. Yeah. I mean, like for me, it's kind of, I don't know, like I'm very okay with being alone, I guess. Like, or like, like kind of doing like my own thing, even if I'm like just playing like a single player game, or if it's just like me and Tox hanging out, like I'm totally okay with that. And it's just, I'm kind of like good with that.
Cycle. They're about prolonging the
You know, all
questioning
time because
until a
yeah.
satisfying threshold of reassurance is hit. But that
Yeah, I feel like for some like a lot of introverted people, it's like a social battery. It's like it's not to be taken like negatively necessarily. It's just like it's like I don't know, it's like a catch-22 because it's like you love being around the people you love, but then it still drains like your social battery at the same time, you know? So then you still gotta like have that like quiet time, I guess, or like alone time that you need or whatever. And it's funny because like where Tox's parents live, it's like way out and it's quiet and it's great, and I love being out there, but I still feel like when we get home, like I still feel exhausted. So it's like it's weird. I don't know, because it's like I'm like when I'm there, I'm like I could stay here forever, you know, like I love being out here, and I hope that we can like move out there and be closer to them so we can kind of like live in like a more quiet area. Like I would love that. And I would also like to just be closer to them so I could see them more too.
threshold is like a mirage.
That's not fair to say because there's usually jack shit on Netflix. So I don't know if it's because you're indecisive. It's because there's nothing on there to watch.
Aisle so long that security started giving you weird looks. This isn't just being indecisive. This is decision paralysis. And it's your brain's way of screaming if you pick wrong and everyone judges you. Ordering lunch just
Oh my
became a
God.
life or death situation in your head.
I can't say that I have this problem. I don't really give a fuck up. If I'm gonna order food, I'm gonna order clean choices, but I don't think you're this bad. I really don't. I don't think you're this bad.
Thinking it might not be a personality quirk. It might be your brain sounding
This is kind of YouTube argument.
a clear alarm. That's all for today.
That's all for today, guys. Oh man. All right. Let me go take a quick break and then we'll watch. Do you guys want to watch something about Karens? Or it's like Karen's getting arrested. Trying to see what other stuff I added to this list. We all have ADHD. I think that is very true. I think for yes, somehow we all have ADHD. You can have a Twitch poll for all your food options. I mean, I basically just tell him what he's gonna eat. So try not to laugh content on YouTube. I don't know how I feel. Like some of that stuff, like some of it's funny and some of it, I feel like there's like a lot of. This is gonna sound really mean, but I feel like there's like a lot of Zoomer shit on there, and I just don't understand it. I usually just like watching people act stupid and then get arrested. That's kind of like my thing now. Or people that just like freak out. There is the best people of Walmart. That's always, you know, a banger. They never disappoint. Listen to these videos where people on Reddit tell stories of HOAs being, HOA is like people want to talk about like Satan cultists. That's like HOA people. 100%. And HOA people are fucking Karens and Darrens unite. You haven't seen a Try Not to Laugh since Vine days? You didn't even like those? Yeah. Yo, that's so funny you said that because I just watched my first Sovereign Citizen thing today. Because I'd never seen them, and somehow it popped up for me and I watched one today. I was like, oh my god, these people are crazy. So we can watch one of those too. I don't know if I added any to this list, but I know it'll like come up. Because I had just watched them. There is one. It says when cops have to rescue dealers from losing, and it's like a bunch of gambling addicts getting like called out. That might be entertaining. Sovereigns, yo, I like didn't know about that, and like, yo, they are wild, man. They are wild. They are like, they are crazy. You're not wrong on some of the stuff. It's definitely Zoomer material. I've like, cause I've watched other people do it, and like some of the ones that I've seen, I'm just like, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. HOA who tried telling a veteran he couldn't raise American. Oh yeah, I do remember that story. That's fucked up. Let me see. We'll look up sovereign citizens arrested. We'll watch one of these. I don't know who I was watching though. It'd probably be my history maybe, or it'll still show that I watched it. Let's see. HOA sounds woke. HOA people are like, they're just power tripping. And it's annoying. I hate HOAs. I think HOAs are just a horrible, horrible idea. It's like those people just live to make everybody else miserable. In a community, yeah, basically. But it's like over like some of like the dumbest shit too, and it's just like relax, Karen. Relax. A lot of these videos are like 2 minutes long. I don't remember. I don't know what I was watching that. Let me see if it's in my history, if I can find it. Because I'll go to that channel because they had like they'll have like 4 or 5 that you can watch. Oh, here. It's the hidden files. Okay. Let's see if I can... If I can search it this way. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go.
Okay, I've given you numerous.
Alright, let me go take a break and then we'll watch this one. I will be back. Okay, I'm back. We have an issue. A raccoon that's trying to get in under our porch. I'm not into anything. Oh, that's nice. A new loving pet. So, we had a raccoon last year and it had babies under the porch, and so we were like, well, we'll just leave it, and they'll leave. Well, like, two of them ended up being like fucked up, and we're pretty sure one of the babies died, and then the other one I think was blind. So we ended up like trapping it and bringing it to like a sanctuary.
Looking for a partner.
Yo, Stu, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So we took the other baby to like a rescue place or whatever, which was like an hour and a half away. But we don't really want it coming back, and I think it's the same one, and I think she's trying to get under the porch, or she is under the porch again. Like Tox put like lattice underneath there, but it dug it all out like to like get in there. So we're gonna have to try and figure out like how to get it out, because we do not want to go through that again. That was stressful. I like raccoons too, but it's like I just don't want that, you know. Let me turn this off. Pause this. Yeah, it was sad that like pretty sure like one of them died, and then she left it. So like she had 3 babies, and like one was healthy, but I think the other 2 are blind, or like well, we know like at least one of them was. So I don't know, it was just bad, but like we don't really want to deal with that again.
Okay, I've given you numerous opportunities.
Okay, I'm giving you the opportunity. Do you want to go to Junior Land, or do you want to be allowed on Earth? Because I own the United States.
Okay, you're too intoxicated to remember
I'm
anything.
not
That was the problem.
intoxicated. Honey, this is all recorded. What is your name and your badge number right now? Call your sheriff and your boss. I want to speak to your boss.
I mean, she owns the
Out of
USA.
the car! I don't have to. Really? Yep. Really? We're telling you to get out. You're not getting out.
Oh
The
shit.
sovereign citizen movement is a global movement, and its adherents believe their country's laws don't apply to them. Typically, they think they don't need license plates, social security numbers, or vehicle registration. So just imagine how defensive they get when cops give sovereign citizens.
This one dig like a big hole though. Like it already like dug a big hole. So I think we're gonna try to like scare it out maybe, and then I don't know, I don't know what else we can do to try to like block it so it'll like stay out. But it's raining right now, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I don't know. Lure it out with food and water. So it's like under like the porch, so like Tox was like stomping everywhere to try to like maybe scare it out, but I don't know, we didn't see it, so I don't know if it's there right now or not. I don't know, but yeah, it's a problem.
A reality check.
All my actions are under protest and duress.
Okay, that's fine.
I accept your
Whoa,
fine,
bro,
and bind
what
you
is-
to them. I know it. Told you, it's a good one, easy.
On December
That like a-
18th, 2022,
Does he have like a
police
tumor?
initiated a traffic stop on a car that failed to display registration on a presumably brand new car. After stopping the vehicle, the officer approached the passenger side window so he could avoid standing in traffic.
Does it? Can I open up the door?
You had a groundhog that always
Well,
crawled under
good
your back
morning. How are you?
porch.
Good. How are you doing?
I am excellent as always.
What was that?
I am excellent as always.
I'm Corporal Golfshaw County Sheriff's Office. The reason I stopped you is the trailer doesn't have a tag and it doesn't appear the lights are working on it. not working the light?
No.
Well, that's not good.
Alright, do you
That's
have your driver's license
dangerous.
with you? I don't have a driver's license.
No.
You have a
Wait, let me guess. I'm traveling. That's gonna right. I'm not driving, I'm not operating a vehicle. I'm traveling.
supervisor?
I am a supervisor.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I accept your oath and bond and bind you to it.
Oh
appreciate
no.
that. Okay, do you have a name or anything to identify yourself?
I'm not.
No? Okay. So, I'm assuming you're a sovereign citizen?
Not really the citizen.
Not a citizen. Okay. Okay. So you don't have any registration paperwork, anything like that?
She's
No?
happy there and comfortable. Oh, that's good.
No, I believe that.
Yep.
You seem pretty cool with me, so I'm gonna be cool with you, okay? I'm just gonna run your VIN, okay?
Surprisingly, this sovereign citizen was easygoing and polite. Props to the man for staying respectful because these people are typically aggressively anti-government. The officer reciprocated the man's etiquette, but he probably had a feeling that eventually things might get a little hairy.
Stolen.
What's your first name?
Private.
Private? Okay. What's the name you were born with that you were given at birth?
My name is Private.
What's your last name?
My name is Private.
Your name's Private? Okay.
Accept your oath and bond and bind
Okay.
you to them.
Well,
Oh
appreciate
god.
that, but in the state of Florida, you're driving on our roadways, you gotta identify yourself. You're traveling behind the wheel of the vehicle.
Okay,
you
Mr.
gotta identify
Delulu.
yourself.
I'm a state registered motor vehicle.
It's an unregistered motor vehicle. Do you have anything on that vehicle as far as an owner?
Most sovereign
Right, he's not
citizens
driving,
don't
he's
believe in
traveling.
personally identifying themselves to
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is up with dude's neck? Like, what is, like, do we have, is this like, I mean, is this a tumor? Is it his twin? Like, what is this?
law
Master Blaster situation?
enforcement or government officials. And as you can plainly see,
Love that
this makes
excuse,
traffic
yeah.
stops and legal procedures
traveling.
incredibly difficult. Because without their help, the suspects can't be identified. And as a result, their refusal to identify results in charges.
You want to make this easy on yourself before you end
It's
up
not
in
a
jail?
tumor. You didn't notice his neck?
I accept your oath and bond and bind you to
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know
appreciate
what,
you
I don't
being
know what he's got
cooperative.
going on
I
there.
won't say cooperative, but you're calm.
I'm not
I
combating
appreciate that.
that.
I know.
It's a peaceful travel.
Okay.
Do I have a right to travel freely?
Yes.
You have to have a driver's license in the state of Florida.
I'm not in the state of Florida.
Okay, where you are.
Well,
In the state
And
of Florida, what is the state of Florida?
I'm not in the state of Florida. Oh my god. I just exist. I just exist. Painful or it wants to pop. I don't know what it's like, some sort of growth he has. I don't know. It kind of looks painful, but I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'm not about to go into all that for you. Okay. So by Florida state statute, you have to have a driver's license. Correct?
Assist? It could be, maybe.
And you have to have a
I
registered
honestly
motor
don't
vehicle,
know.
Which this is not registered. You don't have a driver's license.
In order for the state statutes to apply, the word must. That's what that means.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not.
I don't want to
I know
argue.
it's not my first day either, but it's something that we can argue in court. Then.
You say this ain't my first shit rodeo, bro. Get out of the car.
I'm not going to court, and I'm
Okay.
just saying that take me to a magistrate if you wish, and I'll explain the situation with the magistrate.
Okay. Well, do you want to go ahead and do that then?
Show me where to go.
Okay.
I'll travel people in the van. Let's go
No,
from there.
we're not gonna go in the van. You know that's not gonna happen.
No, that's
This
not
isn't
necessarily
your
so.
first rodeo. It's not my first rodeo.
Some sovereign citizens carry legal paperwork with them. They use these forms incorrectly in an attempt to prove that they're not subject to the consequences of law. Obviously, these documents are not officially recognized, but from time to time, they can be somewhat helpful in identifying the suspect.
So, do you have
Right, yeah.
anything? Where's
I will drive myself to the jail, sir. I swear. On God.
your sovereign paperwork?
Okay.
'Cause
Okay.
I know you usually carry paperwork with you.
Packed in the back.
Packed in the back. Do you want to grab it?
No, because I don't want to get out. Because I don't.
To be fair though, like he really, I mean, he's okay. The dude is a little nutty, but he's not necessarily being an asshole, and he's not being aggressive. So I will give him points for that. Cause some of these people get like way unhinged.
Packed in the back. Do you want to grab it?
No, because they don't want to get out. Because I don't trust you, and I'm not sure if you're a supervisor.
Okay, I have two stripes.
Yeah, that's
I maintain
okay. That's
corporal,
fair.
Okay. So I am a supervisor on my squad. My sergeant's also coming. If you would like to wait for him, we could. But I guarantee you, he's not going to be as nice as I am. Okay? He's a bigger and meaner guy than I am.
This is the other thing that I don't understand, and I don't know if this is like the mentality of like when you're at a grocery store and you ask to speak to the manager, you know, and then they're gonna kiss your ass, right? Um, I feel like that does not apply in these situations. That like if you are gonna make a supervisor come out that's a police officer, um, this is like this is not the person that you want to come, you know, have come out, because like they're probably busy doing other things, and the last thing they want to do is come to like a traffic stop. So I think that like when you ask for a supervisor in this situation, I don't think this is a good idea. And it usually never is.
You know what?
He kind of is being an ass, but he's not like yelling or screaming though, because I feel like a lot of them start yelling and screaming. So, you know, like that's why I mean, like at least he's like staying pretty calm. I mean, not to say that he's not like necessarily snarky, but he's a lot calmer than some other people. Be against the customer normally, yeah. They're complaining about something so small. Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like it's, you know, like in most senses, like if you're at the grocery store and like you want to like cause a scene over a can of beans or something like that, you know, and then you have to speak to like the manager or supervisor, you know, they're going to come out and they're just going to be like, yeah, okay, whatever. We'll give it to you for the 2 cents that you think that are so important, right? Just like pay, like just get the fuck out, right? But I feel like if you have this kind of supervisor coming out, they're going to be like, are you fucking kidding me? They're going to probably make your life a living hell because you're wasting their time. The little pointy teeth on the model. Yeah, I did like little fangs.
What nice means? That means you're being polite and it's martial law.
Just like you. You're being polite, right?
No.
I'm being polite back. Okay. So I identified myself to you, but you're not going to identify yourself to me.
I'm not aware or understanding thoughts if I have that one. So,
Okay.
private.
I stopped you for
Private,
a lawful traffic
private.
stop.
Get your ass out of the
Which
car.
states you must identify yourself.
While they waited for the supervisor, the nonsensical back-and-forth dialogue continued. The officer did his best to try and educate the suspect about the reality of the law, but the man wasn't buying it. There are some people in the world you just can't get through to, and this guy's one of them.
Well, I'm
Because they're
assuming you've been
nuttier
arrested
than a
before
squirrel
then.
turd.
You can. Look, I don't want to purchase any blow bonds. Those so there's no commercial benefit to take me.
You could have said John Doe. That's true.
I always do that.
10-4. He's just stating his name's private and talking about war bonds.
I don't
Right, yeah, I don't know.
I
don't know.
Anything you're doing, I don't want to participate.
Okay. Well, right now you're not free to go. Just so you know that. Okay.
What is the cause?
My lawful traffic stop.
Okay, is that legal or law?
So.
Yeah, it's both. The other side of this is that like, so he's hauling a trailer and the brake lights don't work. Like that's dangerous. So like so it's not even like you're basically a danger to others while you're on the road. Like you can't not have brake lights. Like the guy's on drugs. It's definitely sus. But I feel like if anything, you know, like your trailer either isn't hooked up correctly to where your brake lights are working, or they're fucked up and they're not working, which is super like either way, like the way that he's driving is not safe.
You know, at least this is bringing light to my day. It makes it interesting, right?
The officer had no idea what war bonds had to do with a traffic stop, and the suspect was convinced
We
that
have
the
no
officer
clue.
was wrong about everything. It's a good thing this cop had a decent sense of humor, because otherwise, the suspect would have had a pretty terrible time. Soon after, the sergeant arrived on scene.
Oh
I don't
boy,
know.
here we go.
He's kind of a mean-looking guy. Where are we?
Here comes Boss Man. Boss Man coming.
41 in Toledo Blade in Port Charlotte, Charlotte County, Florida, where I have jurisdiction. So this is Mr. Private.
Hello, Mr. Private.
We're on the patriarchy.
He is sovereign. He doesn't want to give his name. He says he has nothing to identify himself.
Okay.
Vehicle's unregistered. He says he's traveling.
I'm a non-belligerent, non-combatant private traveler. I accept your oath and bond and bond.
What is this? He sounds like a fucking child of Adam. Like, like what is this?
Non-belligerent, non-combatant private traveler. I accept your oath and bond and bond.
Okay. So,
It's like 20 miles away from you.
You have to have a license. You have a valid license.
Valid
You have a
license.
valid driver's license. No, okay. All right, is your vehicle registered? Okay. Okay, thank you.
Told you he's not as nice as I am, so you can step out. If you want to
I
step
think
out.
it's somewhere, right?
Everything I'm doing here is under
Oh, his
protest and
holy
duress.
glow.
Okay, that's fine.
Take us into the living. Yeah. It's like it's Adam. He gives us his light.
Want to step out.
Everything I'm doing here is under protest and duress.
Okay, that's fine.
It's under protest and duress.
You're not complying, okay? So
No, no, I'm not. I'm not fighting.
that's fine.
You
I
understand the
understand.
difference?
Okay, no, I know. I can see Bill off. Yeah. All right. There you go. There we go. Come on out. Perfect. All right. What's your
Okay.
step, sir?
All
What's your
my
step?
actions are under protest and duress.
Okay, that's fine.
I accept
Turn
your
around
oath
for
and
me.
bond and bind to them.
I got it.
I mean, at least he's
Told
not
you, it's
fighting
still
him.
uneasy.
The suspect was charged with failure to identify.
Bro, but like, what is this? Oh man, like maybe he should have that checked out. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like that's like a, ooh, that's like a twin that's on there. I don't know. Black introvert, how's it going? I don't know what that is. It's making you quiver. I'm actually like genuinely curious as to what is going on up here. You know, like if it's, I don't know if maybe it's benign and they're just gonna be like, oh, like come in if it starts to hurt, but at the same time, like I don't know. It seems like whatever it is not good. Deku Seed from Legend of Zelda. Oh my god.
Identify
Oh,
driving
man.
without a valid driver's license and driving without valid registration. Hopefully the man learned a bit about the law and how to follow the rules of
The
society.
blessing.
On the 11th of December, 2023 in Washington, police responded to a Chevy dealership. Apparently, a woman refused to leave after being asked to do so multiple times.
A thyroid issue for sure. Yeah, it could be. Or it could be like what is it? A goiter? But just like, I don't know, like massive. I don't know.
So what's going on today?
So I have a vehicle here that I should be able to pick up with my name on it, and I have the paperwork to prove it, and I own the dealership.
Okay.
To my awareness, I own the dealership outright.
Whoa. Okay, ma'am. Let's just back up here. It's just like, I think I own the dealership. I feel like I own the dealership today. Yes, because this doesn't sound crazy.
I own the dealership.
Okay.
To my
That's the word you were
awareness,
looking for.
I own the dealership outright. The FBI could validate that.
The FBI could validate that. There is so much to unpack in this statement that I don't like. Where do we even start with this?
I own the dealership outright.
Just don't
The
act
FBI
privileged.
could
There it is.
validate that. If there's a mistake, there's a mistake in communication. Either way, I have the paperwork to prove that I'm supposed to pick up this vehicle. It's mine. And I think they just don't have it. Is what I think is happening, because I've been told they don't have it. And I've been really sick and not had a chance to come.
I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like, could we not get a shirt that covers our belly button. Is that too much to ask for?
And get it, and I've had problems every time I come to get it. It's never simple enough, and I just don't like.
I just choose not to have access, right?
Do you have a license? Can I take a look at it?
Right. Yeah, she should just go home.
So I know who you are. Ma'am, how do you pronounce your first name?
FTC can't confirm.
What's your badge number? What's your badge number?
What's that?
What's your badge number?
We don't have badge numbers. My name's Officer Robinson.
I need an officer with a badge number.
Why is
Well,
that?
you ain't gonna get one.
Because I'm not dealing with aliens. I'm dealing with people.
Wait, what? Oh, the aliens have entered the chat.
Why is that?
Because I'm not dealing with aliens. I'm dealing with people.
Machka's story didn't make much sense. How could she own the dealership but not have her own vehicle in stock? Even if she did own the dealership.
You want me to replay it? Here, we'll go here.
What's that?
What's your badge number?
We don't have badge numbers. My name's Officer Robinson.
I need an officer with a badge number.
Why is that?
Because I'm not dealing with aliens. I'm dealing with people.
Machka's story didn't make much sense. How could she own the dealership but not have her own vehicle in stock?
Sure.
Even
Okay,
if she
ma'am.
did own the dealership, how could she not have a driver's license? It was clear to the officer at this point that there was something fishy going on, and he wasn't about to tolerate her nonsense.
The general manager.
I mean, this whole thing is, I don't even know how this cop knows how to even follow what is going on with this woman right now.
Something fishy going on, and he wasn't about to tolerate her nonsense.
Which is like, yeah, yes, this is where we are.
You cannot arrest me. I'm the chosen.
I don't want to take you or arrest you. I'm just going to read you the admonishment, and then you're free to leave.
Okay, no, I know you need to understand something. I have paperwork.
I mean, yeah, it is pretty disrespectful, and it's just, I mean, it's just weird, right? She's just weird. She's just acting weird.
Right here, it proves that I have a vehicle with my name on it that I'm supposed to be allowed to pick up. I also own the dealership. He's fired. You
Okay.
need to do your homework before you make a decision, because I will make sure you don't.
Ma'am, did you like get hungry with this paper? Why does it look like this? Like what is going on here?
He's fired.
Weird
You
isn't
need
the
to do
word
your
to
homework before you
describe.
make a decision, because I will make sure you don't have a job.
But what is this paper? She might be. I don't know. These people are crazy.
Crumpled up like pamphlet, okay?
I know it's not in good shape, so what? It still is what it is. It's a document.
It's a pamphlet. Oh my God, bro. It's a pamphlet that she fucking ate half of it.
Crumpled up like pamphlet, okay?
I know it's not in good shape, so what? It still is what it is. It's a document.
I'm gonna read this to you. It says I'm no longer permitted.
I
to
have
Something
here.
something
Look on the
happened.
computer. I'm not listening to you.
Publications.
Well,
Machka, you're trespassed. If you don't leave, we're going to arrest you.
Police then.
Okay, we're going to arrest you if you don't leave. You can leave. You're free to leave right now.
oh.
Okay, you have.
Oh my God, that was your out. All you had to do was leave. That was literally her out. See, like, this is what I don't understand about some of these people. Like these people just don't want you on their car lot anymore. They just want you to leave. All you have to do is leave. Just leave. Like, why are we gonna escalate this? This is all you have to do is leave. And nothing's gonna happen. Like, he's not asking for anything else. Like, this cop is being way cool with her. Just leave. Just leave. I don't understand people like this.
Arrest you if you don't leave. You can leave. You're free to leave right now.
Yeah, she fumbled. She gonna fumble hard.
You have to.
You can't.
I don't want to arrest
me.
you. I really
You
don't.
can't.
I can't if you don't leave.
The law is
because
the law. Check your laws.
This is a private establishment, okay?
The officer continued giving
This lady was so high, it was insane. She was attempting to say the manager at the grocery store I was monitoring tried to say that he was holding her family hostage. Oh my God. I'm gonna run them over with the oh my God. That is crazy. That is wild. People are crazy. People are so crazy.
the woman warning after warning, but she was too stubborn and arrogant to listen. The officer then warned dispatch about things and made several attempts to talk with the woman. She opened her car door and it became very clear.
Here's the thing. This is probably why I'm not a cop, because you got like a 5-minute limit, right? Once we reach that 5 minutes and you are not listening, like it's over. Like we are done here. I'm dragging her ass out of this car. You're getting arrested. Like we ain't gonna play these games for the next like 30 minutes. You know what I mean?
That she's not mentally stable.
Machka,
Can you not touch my door?
okay. I don't want to make a big deal out of this,
I don't
okay?
care what
You,
you do.
you can just go. You can just go.
Right? Just
I need
go.
somebody to come in
We
here.
don't
Shoo.
wanna have to.
Get on.
This guy needs to be
Get
fired, and I'm getting
get the fuck out.
So I'm getting pissed. Alright, thank you. Biden,
Okay.
What?
Machka,
handle this.
Biden's gonna come save her? If it's past 7 o'clock, no, he ain't.
I'm getting pissed. Alright, thank you. Biden,
okay. Machka,
handle this, please, before
Please,
I freaking
can
lose it.
can we please?
So like it seems like that's like a new thing of a lot of cops don't have badge numbers anymore, but they have like radio numbers and something else because I watched another video and they didn't have badge numbers either, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the same state. So I don't know if they're doing away with badge numbers now in some places, but they do have like other like identification things now. She did invoke creepy Uncle Joe. She did. Right. He ain't helping. She's too old.
Please just leave. That's all I'm asking.
No.
Okay.
I think it is a new thing because I noticed like there was a couple of videos that I watched I think like yesterday, and they didn't have badge numbers either, but they said they had radio numbers that identified them, and I think they said like, you know, like you can take some, like they had something else I think to give her.
No,
Why?
I want my
Yeah, I don't know
You
if
do
it's
not
like
have a
the
car
new
here.
thing that they're
dude,
doing.
Do your homework. At least do your job.
I'm trying to.
At least
okay,
do your
but
job.
you're.
Then figure it out. Because this is proof right here. They owe me this vehicle. My name is already on it. My name is on all these vehicles. So at least exhaust your options first. You're not doing your job because you haven't done an investigation thoroughly.
Okay. So I
Ma'am.
honestly like if I just
I
don't want to
don't-
arrest
I
you
just-
and I don't want them to
can't
tow your
trust
car.
You can't.
I can if you don't leave.
Okay, then do
You've
it.
been warned that the general
Then do it.
manager wants you
Then do it.
trespassed.
I own this place.
Why would you want me to do that?
I own this.
You do not own this place, Mashka.
Dude, prove it to yourself or leave me alone.
Prove it to yourself or leave. Okay.
This.
You do not own this place, Mashka.
Dude, prove it to yourself or leave me alone.
This woman thinking she's got the United States president on speed dial is about as absurd as it gets. She was also displaying massive entitlement issues.
If you own this dealership, wouldn't you be driving a nicer car?
Is about as absurd as it gets. She was
When I announced my new model, though I have a video that's gonna come out tomorrow that shows it, and then Thursday's video is the first video that I'm doing with it. I don't really like announce it because I don't feel like it's like I think it's like that big a deal. But I just finished I finished rigging all of it and doing everything today, so then I thought I'd stream tonight for a little bit with it, show it off. You guys aren't like super shocked in, I guess, the upcoming videos.
the United States president on speed dial is about as absurd as it gets. She was also displaying massive entitlement
She actually does
issues
own it.
and a false sense of authority over the officer.
I mean, I guess per
In which
se,
she
you
then
better hope it's
started
true, but I don't
displaying
think it
some very
is.
concerning behavior. The officer knew she'd never comply voluntarily.
Excuse me, please.
No.
Please, excuse
No,
me,
if you
please.
promise me you're gonna leave, we can go.
This guy doesn't-
Is this like meth? I mean, this is like I'm not even like trying to make fun of her, but like, is this like meth? Are we dealing with like some like meth behavior?
Voluntarily.
Like I'm not even like saying it like to make fun of her. I'm just saying like because like she's saying like some weird stuff and her behavior seems like just like kind of like a little funky.
Excuse me, please.
No.
Please, excuse
No,
me,
if you
please.
promise me you're gonna leave, we can go.
This guy doesn't get the my car.
Okay. If you leave,
Somebody deal with.
Oof. Oof.
You hear that? Get the in your car. Did
no.
you hear that?
Are you
Listen.
gonna leave?
Tell him again.
Are
so
you
he
gonna
can
leave?
hear- I don't think he can
Oh
hear you.
no.
Get the away from her car.
Oh, okay. So maybe we're a little schizophrenic too? Maybe, possibly, because I don't know if she's necessarily talking to him in some of these instances.
Hear you. Get the
teeth are too nice for meth. I think her teeth are fake. Like when she talks, I don't like they might be dentures. Yeah, I was gonna say like they could be dentures because when she talks, it definitely seems like those teeth don't fit her mouth the best either.
I don't think he can hear you. Get the away from her car. Get away from my car!
Ooh, ooh,
This might turn into an extracting.
ooh, we getting hyphy.
Dude, this is bull.
Taser.
Biden.
Assist with that. Okay,
He's not getting away from
so
my
I'm
car-
having
my
a third
door.
officer come. Listen.
Good, do it.
Okay.
Do it.
If you're not willing to leave by the time that third
Okay.
officer.
This is something that like irks me for some reason is like when grown people act like children. I hate this. Like this would like make me lose my patience instantly. Sleepy Joe ain't coming, baby. Yep.
Do it.
She ain't coming.
Okay.
Or he ain't
If you're not
ain't
willing to leave
coming.
by the time that third
Okay,
officer gets
thank
here,
you.
we're going to
Thank
arrest
you.
you in
Can
the
you
car.
close my door? Thank you.
Are
thank
you going to
thank
drive away and leave?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Then we're not going to do this because I
Close
don't
the
want.
door.
I don't want you to barricade in your car.
I'm not gonna barricade in my car.
Yeah,
you're
you're
not even a
refusing-
cop.
you're
Get
refusing-
a life, dude.
you're
Go get a
refusing-
security job because you're
Oh
not
my
a cop.
god.
You're alien. Get the away from me.
You're an alien. Oh man. Whatever she's on, it is strong. It is hitting hard. It is hitting hard.
Security job.
What does that
'cause you're
even
not a
mean?
cop.
Yeah.
You're
I don't
alien.
know.
Get the away from me.
Okay, I've given you numerous
Okay,
opportunities.
I'm giving you the opportunity. Do you want to go to Junior Land or do you want to be allowed on Earth?
What? What is Junior Land? I don't like where this is going.
Numerous
Okay,
opportunities.
I'm giving you the opportunity. Do you want to go to Junior Land or do you want to be allowed on Earth? Because I own the United States.
Soon
Oh,
enough,
oh.
a trespass warning was signed, and they were now just waiting for the sergeant to arrive. She continued her rants about aliens and how the officers weren't real. The cops ignored her nonsense, then arrested the woman since she refused to comply.
Okay, I'm leaving.
No, you ain't.
Get off of me. He's hurting me.
Come on, out
He's
of the car.
hurting me.
You don't go to Junior Land, right?
Don't
End your precious field trip.
touch me.
We're good.
Don't touch. I said don't touch.
Oh god.
Get off.
Oh god. Here we go.
Jesus, what the? What the? Dude, what the?
We're good.
You guys are letting this shit happen. What
Machka, relax. Relax.
I think she gotta go to the hospital. I think she's gotta go to the hospital first. I think that's our first stop.
Passing, okay?
Jesus did not take her wheel. And neither did Biden, apparently.
What are they doing?
You're under arrest for trespassing, okay?
What are they?
Yeah, I think her first stop is the hospital.
I cannot breathe.
Okay, Machka, we want to set you up, okay?
Her stomach needs to be. I don't think her stomach needs to be pumped. I think she's just gonna have to. She's gonna have to get like a psych evaluation and probably have to. I mean, they might have to like Narcan her, maybe.
I cannot breathe.
Okay, Machka, we want to set you up, okay?
I can't breathe.
Machka, we need you to sit up, okay?
I can't breathe.
Okay, let's go see the car, okay?
Biden, what the?
At this point,
I mean, she ain't wrong with that statement.
Macha should have known
Sorry.
that neither Joe Biden
Sorry.
nor the aliens were going to come to her rescue. It seemed like a very startling
They
and
kidnapped
abrupt
her.
realization for the woman, but the officers followed protocol. She eventually tired herself out enough to comply with the officers and walk to the car.
You guys can't do this. I can't do the meeting.
You're gonna hurt yourself if you follow the government.
Stop. I'm not doing anything.
Oh, she an ugly crier.
I can't believe you're letting them do this to me.
Have a seat in the car.
I think she's schizophrenic. Who's she talking to? You know? Not the alien. Abducted by aliens.
Have a seat in the car.
I can't believe you're letting them do this to me. I can't care. I really think my
Bro, imagine being schizophrenic and the person you see is Joe Biden. I don't wish that evil on anybody.
Television's waiting. I'm sick as I need air.
There you go. Move your legs in, please.
You don't have to arrest me like this for trespassing.
Your mom's sister seems about right.
Call a sheriff.
I'm just saying, like, because like there's instances where it looks like she's talking to somebody, and like I don't know if she's like hallucinating or whatever, or she thinks somebody actually is there with her. So I think this probably makes for like a very stressful situation.
I'll make one of my officers have to go in the back and assist you in.
Please call somebody else.
Move your legs
I'm
in.
asking you as nicely as I
Please,
can.
and I'm asking you to.
You prefer that than Trump? Yo, at least Trump's kind of funny though. But yes, I honestly like I wouldn't want either. I would not want either. Yeah, it does seem like that too. So yeah, I don't. Maybe she just didn't take her meds.
To put your legs in and maybe walk.
You know what? This is bull. Dude, this is such bull. I can't breathe. Please don't make it so
I'll roll the window down.
After they'd finally gotten the woman away from the dealership and were heading to the jailhouse for trespassing, the cops had a chat with the real management at the dealership. Before they closed the investigation, they wanted to get a little more information about their plans for the woman's vehicle.
Okay, so we got her out of there.
Okay.
And we're going to be taking her. That vehicle that she was in is her vehicle. What do you guys want to do with it?
Well, I mean, I don't want to cause her any problems, really, so whatever.
It's on your property, so we don't usually tow from private property.
Okay.
If
And
you
you're
guys,
taking her away?
we're taking her away. But the car's still there.
Well, I mean, what should we do? I mean, if we have it towed, it's going to be impounded. I mean, if somebody brings it back and picks it up, is that?
That might be something we can facilitate. Like a civil standby kind of thing, but I don't know that she would call us ahead of time. And she's not happy with us right now, so I don't know how well our communication is with her. If you guys leave it and she shows back up, you can call us again to help kind of, okay, you can come and get your car, but then you have to leave if you want to go that way.
Yeah. And what about keys? Are they gonna be...
I think she'll have them.
Okay.
We grabbed her purse for her, so I think they're probably going to be in there.
Okay. No, that's fine. If she comes and grabs it, if we have any issues, we'll call you. If it's
This guy is really nice. He's really nice.
okay. No, that's fine. If she comes and grabs it, if we have any issues, we'll call you. If it's here for too long, then we'll do something.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like who knows like what he had to deal with her.
And resisting arrest. She did sound pretty upset that the president didn't help her out. So hopefully, she'll get a mental evaluation and the necessary help she needs to overcome what she's going through.
For real though. Yeah, she definitely needed some help.
On October 28, 2024, police conducted a traffic stop on a GMC Sierra. It was displaying an invalid license plate that said exempt, which is a common tag used by sovereign citizens.
Is this even real? Like, that doesn't even look real. Yeah, that's all you can really hope for, is that you just hope it sticks.
A license plate that said exempt, which is a common tag used by sovereign citizens.
Republic of the State of the Union, all rights are reserved property. Alright.
This is like Monopoly money type deal. This is not real. I'm exempt.
How you doing? Hey, Deputy Bruno, Lake County Sheriff.
Don't touch my purse.
The reason we stopped you is you don't have a proper registration on your vehicle.
Because I don't operate on the common, sir.
But the Florida law says you have to have a registration. It's operated in Florida. Can you rule this out a little bit? I'm having a hard time hearing you.
If you operate on the commerce, that's the only reason why you register the vehicle, sir.
No, the state of Florida says you have to have your vehicle registered.
And he's all in Florida?
Do you have your driver's license?
Then that would be a privilege, sir. I'm not driving.
I'm traveling. Oh, I'm not driving. I'm traveling. Oh my God. Like, come on now. This just baffles me so much. Ugh.
then that would be a privilege, sir. I'm not driving. I'm traveling.
It's just, yeah, it's like, it's so old. It's like such an old excuse, and it's so terrible.
Wait, do you have a driver's license?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know why. Why do I need to provide you with my driver's license?
Because you're operating on a Florida road.
People are so dumb. So like, I get, like, yes, you have the right to travel anywhere, right? Like it's not like because you live in one city, you are free to travel to the other, but that doesn't mean that you can do it in any way, like, without doing the right channels, right? So if you want to drive there, you got to do it correctly. Like, but no one's saying that you can't go there. And I don't really understand this, like, this way of thinking, I guess. Yeah, right. You can walk anywhere, but driving a vehicle is different. Well, I mean, it's like it's like a weird mental gymnastic of, like, you know, like they kind of look at it as like, you know, traveling means that, like, I can travel however I want, which is true. You know, like you can, but like, yes, walking would constitute traveling. Or I'm assuming, I mean, like in some places, like if you want to ride a horse, you know, stuff like that, which I'm guessing that that's probably like what it kind of like made it for, is what I'm kind of understanding. But, you know, if you want to drive there, then you're going to have to do the things to drive, but nobody's saying you can't go anywhere. So it's like, it's just a very weird thing that they kind of come to, like, that conclusion of.
Do I need to provide you with my driver's license?
Because you're operating on a Florida road.
So what did I do illegally?
Florida law says you have to have your vehicle registered and you have to be operating under a valid driver's license.
Did I commit a crime?
Yes.
Yes, by not having your vehicle registered.
There's something here that makes very little sense. This guy would have paid more than $40,000 for this truck, but he's arguing with the cops
Yes,
about
exactly.
his registration, which is only a fraction of the price. He'll probably regret his decision later when he's unable to get his truck out of the lot without a driver's license.
How do people even get vehicles in the first? Oh, I mean, I guess you could just, like, I guess you had cash or something. Maybe nobody's gonna ask questions when you go buy it from them, right? But
get his truck out of the lot without a
still
driver's license.
Still seems kind of weird.
No, I need to know if you have a driver's license.
So
all right.
It's my right to know why I'm detained.
Right, and I'm explaining to you why we stopped you.
And why do I have to show my identification?
Because that is the law.
You gotta go watch stuff because it bothered
you.
you.
The law, but that is the law.
40.
Yes, because you're operating a motor vehicle on the Florida roadway. But I'm not station.
Bro, this is a big boy right here. If I don't know if you want to be escalating this. He's gonna, like, ragdoll your ass out of the car.
Yes, because you're operating a motor vehicle on the Florida roadway. But the state statute states that you have to have identification. You have to. If you're not willing to present your driver's license and your registration, then we're gonna have to take this a different way.
I have a driver's license, but I don't know why would I would have to present that to you.
Because when you got your driver's license, you signed a thing saying that if you get pulled over by the police, you have to present it, correct? No. You have to have your driver's license, yes. No. If you read what it says, when you sign the back of it.
Yes.
The suspect revealed that he'd recently.
How do you keep yourself alive, sir? Like, how do you eat and know, like, when to eat and drink? Because clearly we are rubbing, like, fucking 2 dimes together, and we, like, still just can't quite make it. So how did we make it to adulthood?
But I have not committed a crime.
The suspect revealed that he'd recently been in court fighting the very same charges. These people really seem to have no ability to learn from their mistakes. To identify the man, the cops then took a very clever approach, trying to coerce the suspect into giving them his name.
So what's your name? Is it Danny? Your first name?
don't need to have that anymore, boy. No, I'm just. So when we're talking, I can call you Danny, or what do you want me to call you by?
Right, yeah, like maybe they're just lucky. I don't know, but it just seems like the mental gymnastics or the like not understanding something is just like I just can't seem to wrap my head around this. You know, like I certainly don't know every law in every state by any means, but you know, I think we all have a basic understanding about how a lot of things work.
No, I'm just. So when we're talking,
It's an $80,000 truck too. I mean, it's a nice truck, so like,
Whatever you want me to. Well,
yeah, I don't know.
Like that.
Car's not registered?
Yeah.
Go ahead and secure him. He's in there recording you right now.
Oh yeah, they always do justify their own reasonings.
I need you to step out of the vehicle.
Not even, yeah, I mean, but like that's kind of like, you know, that's why lawyers like specialize in, you know, like their area expertise. But like, I'm just saying, like, we all have like a basic knowledge of like, you get pulled over, what do you have to do, right? Or like, cop ask you, you know, like if you're speeding, what happens? Like you get pulled over, and what are they going to ask you? Your driver, you know, they want to see your license and registration and proof of insurance, right? Like I think we all know that. So it's like, I feel like a lot of these situations, it's always like something like pretty basic, or like you don't have like a legal license plate. So obviously that's going to probably cause some red flags, right? So specific cases if needed. Right. Hello, Sun Moon. How's it going? Right, we got a new model. Who dis? I just got finished making it today.
We're gonna detain you. Because you don't want to identify yourself, so we need to detain you. So step out of the vehicle.
Step out of the vehicle.
So I need you to step out of the vehicle.
What do you want me to do?
We want you to step.
Okay, so they said step out of the vehicle twice. We heard it twice, and then he says, "What do you want me to do?" I hope you don't have children. I hope you don't have children.
Step out of the vehicle.
So I need you to step out of the vehicle.
What do you want?
Apparently, when you're a sovereign citizen, I guess it makes you deaf or something, or like very hard of hearing. I don't know. I feel like this is like this seems to be the symptom.
We want you to step out of the vehicle.
I'm not stepping out. For what reason?
Because we're ordering you to step out of the
Yeah,
vehicle.
they all got Swiss cheese brains or something.
I'm sorry.
Yo, window punch. He's got one. You probably want to wear
Oh
gloves,
boy.
The cops were getting ready to break the suspect's window. It's unfortunate the man let it go this far, because in most cases, they would have just given the man a ticket and sent him on his way. Once a supervisor got there, the suspect seemed
Looks
to
nice.
have had
Hope
a
you're doing
change
well.
of heart.
Oh, thank you. I am doing good. How are you doing, Sun Moon? Offensive to deaf people. At least they have understanding. Attention to detail. That's true. That is so true. Very true. Even deaf people can pick up on, you know, they can actually read the room, right?
Yes. And your mask for his credentials. Yes. And now he's saying he's refusing to step out of the vehicle.
I can give my license if that's what you're saying. Oh my God. It took us like 20 minutes to get to this point. Bro, at this point, you should not even be able to drive a vehicle, let alone, I don't know, give him a helmet and a bicycle, and that should be like the like extent of his options of travel, or fucking take a bus. I don't know.
Your mask for his credentials. Yes. And now he's saying he's refusing.
Calling drugs?
Yes.
I don't know.
My license doesn't excuse me, so I can get my license. No need to
step
get
out. We're getting ready to break your windows. Step out the truck now.
Had you just listened, see, like this is the other thing I don't get. Had you just listened, but now we're here. Good job. Like, I don't know.
So he comes out and put him on the ground.
There's no way that someone is so dumb. You would be surprised though. There's a lot of really stupid people in this world, so this one's kind of hard to judge whether it's like drugs or He's just unfortunate.
So he comes out, put him on the ground. Actually, don't put him on the ground. Put him against there and handcuffed.
What's that?
Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
Break it.
Step out.
Oh. Yoink.
It's not that serious. Oh, come on, guys. It's
Maybe
not
he's
that
high?
serious.
I don't know.
Not that serious?
No,
Or
like,
he's-
it's not that serious.
Maybe he's drunk. I don't know.
You want to play games?
No. Come on, man. I'm just, it's my right, man.
An education, right?
No.
We're not discussing anything with I gave
For only $2 a day, you can help feed this man who obviously can't do anything for himself. We will provide diapers.
I was giving my license out. Like, what is up with this? Like, this is not even.
It's ironic how the man claimed that it wasn't a big deal when he was the one who refused to show his driver's license and be on his way. What the man didn't realize is that if he didn't want to follow the laws of the state, he also wasn't subject to its protections. This guy's lack of common sense seemed to often get him in trouble.
Up to your knees.
Pennsylvania versus Mims.
Can I get my stuff, please?
American police make you so nervous. Here's the thing. American police, now I'm not going to say this is not going to be like a blanket statement because there's definitely cops that are not great. But I would say more often than not, if you just like listen and are nice with them, like they'll be pretty nice. Like the very few times that I've so there was a time where somebody came into our neighborhood and was breaking into cars, and it set off the alarm in my car, and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And so another guy down the street had called the police, and like they showed up like 10 seconds after I came out and unlocked the door because I think they were like somebody had already called them. I think there's like 2 or 3 of them, but like they showed up and like they were like nothing but nice. Like they're super nice, and like the other guy had some car stopped that I think was driving the guy around. So but like they've been nice. I've like seen them at the gas station, and like they're super friendly, like they're very nice. But that's not to say there aren't bad ones, but I would say that the like one time I got a speeding ticket, they were like, he was really nice, like he wasn't an asshole, and like it's like you can make things go like very smoothly, and like generally most of the time like they're all nice. It's kind of like they put out what you put out, if that makes sense. Yeah, the good cops never get talked about. That is very true. Like, or just like normal cops, just like they're just normal, and it's like they're nice guys, they're respectful. Like I don't think I've really had like a negative, like not that like I can't even like say I've like had very many interactions with cops, but like I have been like downtown like in my younger days when I used to go downtown and like to some bars like on the weekends because there's like a lot of bars downtown. There's usually like a bunch of cops that are there on the weekends, and like they'll like every now and then like people get a little hyphy and little fights break out, and then the cops will show up and they take the people, and they and then you got to go to the drunk tank, and but never have I ever seen them even like be mean or anything like that, or like so like all the bars close I think at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So then usually at like the busier places there'll be like 3 or 4 cop cars and cops standing outside as like everybody's leaving, just to make sure kind of like everybody's safe, like everyone gets their car safe, or nobody looks like too drunk or whatever. But I mean, like, I can't say that any of them have been like assholes or mean or bad or like, so I think that's something that you just got to keep in mind, that like I think the internet and social media in general, like everybody wants to see the bad stuff, but that doesn't mean that they're all bad. And I'm not even, and that doesn't mean that they're all good either, but definitely not all bad. You've had some really awesome police officers and some yeah, like just like anything. There's a bad side in the limelight. Yeah. Plus at the same time though, like let's just say like you caught a cop on a bad day, like look at the shit that they have to put up with, and depending on like where they are, they put up like with a lot of shit, and a lot of them have like a lot of patience. So it's kind of like, you know, they at the end of the day, they're just human, and they could just be having a bad day too. And like you wanted to like maybe mouth off a little bit, and that was just enough. just like any normal person. That's terrible. Firefighters, doctors, nurses, etc. Yeah, I mean, like everybody like sees like the like everybody's interested in seeing the bad side of like big kind of occupations that involve like taking care of people or whatever. But um, there's there's a lot of good ones, and I don't think that you should necessarily feel nervous around them. And that if I think more often than not, like you should feel comfortable, and if something is wrong that you and there is a cop nearby, or you should feel comfortable to call them. I would say like for the most part. I'm not going to say that that's like 100% either, but I would say that like in most instances, it's usually good. You're pulled over, and they were so friendly and explained to me that there had been a lot of that bicycle. Oh, yeah, right. But yeah. I mean, like, yeah, sometimes it's just like doing your job, and it's just, you know, like a timing thing or whatever. But I mean, it is what it is sometimes.
No.
Distressing, yeah. So I think sometimes you gotta cut them a little slack. Now I've definitely seen some things, and like seen some other instances where it's like, okay, like they were definitely in the wrong. Or like one perfect example, this was like a few years ago. We were I don't know where we were, but we were driving home, and we came to like like an intersection. It had like 4 stoplights, so and there was like a turn lane, and a cop had smashed into the back of the lady in front of him. And I don't even think it was like an emergency, because there was like no traffic anywhere. I don't think he was paying attention. I think he was on his phone or something, and just rear-ended the fuck out of this lady. We've seen that like a couple times where it's like, I don't think there was any sort of emergency, because or like if he needed to get around, like there was not enough traffic that like it should have been any concern of like that you ended up like right behind this person. So I'd say like that probably doesn't make you look good, you know, like, and the fact that we saw that like 2 or 3 times maybe like in a course of like a few months, and it was just like, oh God, like, okay, like that's not good. Yeah, they put in some crazy hours too. Yeah, like that's like a oof.
Why are you guys doing this, man? This is wrong, man. Like, yeah, man, it's just over a registered vehicle.
Right, and you had many opportunities to comply. I asked you many times.
I was complying. What is it that this?
You were not complying, sir.
So I got my. This could have ended with this.
Sir, can we spell complying? Because I'm gonna say I don't think we can.
Citation. I got a valid driver's license, and I just wanted some answers. Like,
oh, now we have a valid driver's license, right? Now we have one. Sure. Okay. Like, bro, come on.
I just wanted some answers. Like, it's my right to ask questions.
You're right.
And so it's.
Yeah, I definitely don't think that. Like, I think that, you know, just like anything, you know, it only takes a few to spoil the bunch. But I think overall, like for like the majority of police officers and firefighters and you know, like I would say that like, you know, the majority are either normal or they actually like go above and beyond for people, and I don't think that they get recognition. I'm going to translate 100% to civilian cops, but the most common call MPs get on base are domestic violence and suicide. Now imagine coming from one of those calls and then having to deal with someone driving without a license. They argue and scream at you at the point of arrest. They like that is a good example. Or I mean, like even like cops show up to like a lot of like child abuse situations, you know, or like they find kids that are or babies that are either dead or beaten or in like horrendous conditions, and it's like, okay, like that's probably like I can't imagine, and that's gonna be like a really shitty day for that cop, you know? And so then like once he leaves there and then he pulls somebody over and they're acting like this, like sometimes, you know, it's like I think you kind of have to understand like what they go through. And the more like I don't want to say like blindly compliant, but you should at least like treat them like people, because I feel like that's the other thing is I don't feel like a lot of people treat cops like people, and I don't think that that's fair either, unless they're being like a real asshole. Then I don't, you know, then it's kind of like fucked up, you know, because like you could do everything right and that guy could just be an asshole. But I think you just kind of have to like be like, all right, and then you're gonna deal with it afterwards.
Wrong that I can't ask questions.
Yeah, I think anybody in, whether MPs, civilian cops, whatever, you know, they all have shit that they got to deal with.
This is so bad, man. Like, can I get my keys, please?
No, have a seat there.
I got it. This is crazy. Can I get a phone so I can get my phone card?
No, you'll get all that when.
So I'm going to jail?
Yes.
Even after being secured in the
Bro.
vehicle, the man was still insistent on arguing with them. After fighting a similar case in court, you'd think this guy would have learned from his mistake. The worst part is, he wasn't a citizen, and this could prevent the man from eventually gaining citizenship.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. Oh, that's not. Yeah, I think he might be out of here.
He wasn't a citizen, and this could prevent the man from eventually gaining citizenship.
Yeah, that might have ruined his chances.
Like, why you guys ruin people's life, man? Like, this is wrong. Like, for nothing. Like, I didn't do nothing to nobody, and you guys are trying to ruin my life. Literally, like.
I don't think they are. I think this is a you problem. I think you have ruined your own life, sir. He's probably out.
All you guys doing is just to your own people, man. I know this ain't gonna hold. When we fight this in the court.
What is this too? Like, I've seen this a few times where people start singing randomly. Like, what is that about?
When we fight this in the court.
They charged the suspect with resisting without violence, failure to register a vehicle, and attached tag not assigned. He maintained his position that he'd done nothing wrong.
Helps with
and wanted to
anxiety?
fight the
Oh, maybe.
charges in court. He'll surely be disappointed when it doesn't work out for
I don't
him.
think I'll be trying that method the next time I feel anxious, though.
On the 9th of August,
Do
2024 in Florida, an officer initiated a traffic stop on a vehicle for failing to stop at a four-way intersection. She was probably expecting a normal traffic stop, but nothing's ever normal when it comes to sovereign citizens.
Hi, I'm Deputy Foreman with the
It is a common thing to say, especially if they're drunk too. I feel like the junkies that get DUIs that are sitting in the back of the car. Well, okay, it's either like one or two things, right? Like they either start singing while they're crying, or they throw fits and start kicking while they're screaming and crying.
Nothing's ever normal when it comes to sovereign citizens.
Hi, I'm Deputy Foreman with the Sheriff's Office. How are you today?
Wonderful. How about yourself?
You got all your dogs with you, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pet that dog.
You at that four-way intersection, you have to stop behind that white bar before you proceed through the intersection. Do you have your driver's license on you?
No.
No?
I don't.
Do you have a driver's license?
I'm traveling.
Okay. Where's your ID?
I'm traveling.
No?
I don't.
Do you have a driver's license?
I'm traveling.
Okay. Where's your ID?
That's right. She already got it.
Okay. What about some form of identification so I can figure out who you are?
I'm Jason.
Okay.
I don't. A sovereign citizen.
Okay.
You don't need a driver's license to travel.
Okay. What about the registration?
This is in my friend's name.
That's right. I'm gonna pet that dog.
Who's the vehicle registered to?
Me.
And who's that to you?
She's a friend of mine.
Are you staying at that residence that this is registered to?
Well, at mine, it's 3 houses down. Yes. We live on the
There are two good doggos in there.
Do you use her vehicle often?
No.
No? Okay. So you probably wouldn't even know where the
No.
insurance or anything is, huh?
She's go enough to get gas for.
Right,
At first
hello, little
glance,
babies.
It seemed sweet that his neighbor would let him use her car. However, it quickly occurred to the officer after he
However, his friend didn't even know that her car was gone.
that his neighbor would let him use her car. However, it quickly occurred to the officer after he failed to present ID that he was probably using her vehicle because he couldn't get one of his own.
That's probably true,
Regardless,
too.
The cop did his best to get as much information as possible.
Oh, here, I seen insurance, so that's insurance.
Can I see that? Thanks.
Ah,
There we go.
there it is.
I mean, it's from 2020, but I'll take that. That'll do the job still. I'll see if it's registered.
I had this feeling. I know a lot of cops.
I had this feeling I was eventually gonna get caught
What's your first name, Jason,
soon.
you said? How long you been in Florida?
5 years?
5 years? What do you do for it? Construction?
Yes, ma'am.
Things like that?
Anything. I have a landscape business. I do on those sides.
How do you have your own business? I'm a little bit bit curious now. Like, how did you pull this off?
Anything. I have a landscape business. I do on those sides on weekends.
Have you been stopped by law enforcement before?
Not since
Oh, Tasai, thank you for 41 months. Hello, hello. How are you doing?
Sovereign, a year. I would say 5 years ago, I got stopped when I first moved down here for driving, obviously without a license.
Can't afford it. I don't think it's that he can't afford one. I don't think he can get one. You know, like, I don't know what he has. I mean, I guess technically maybe you could buy one for cash off of somebody shady that's willing to get rid of one, but I'm guessing maybe he can't totally get one. I don't know. You didn't know I was on. We haven't been on for too long, but like just like a couple hours. So you're not too late. I've been streaming for that long. I have. I've been on Twitch for a minute.
5 years ago, I got stopped when I first moved down here for driving.
Past your bedtime, Tasai, go to bed.
Now I know that I can't get a license, so I'm a sovereign citizen now. I'm traveling, I'm not conducting commerce.
Or he's got like a record. Maybe that's why he can't get anything.
No.
Never. You don't have a number with the Florida Department.
I had an ID.
Right. Okay. So you have a Florida ID number with the
Yes,
state of Florida.
Yes, I did.
Gotcha. Where did you move from?
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yes, ma'am.
It seems like these people use being a sovereign citizen as a coping mechanism. They broke the law in the past and had their
You
privileges
can't. I
revoked,
just saw you
so
get
now they call
out.
themselves
No, you
sovereign
can go to bed,
citizens as a made-up
Tasai.
loophole to get their way
Go to
despite
bed.
blatantly breaking the law.
All right. Will you step on top of us real
If
quick?
you're sleepy, go to bed.
Yes.
Please, no, I don't feel comfortable or safe.
Okay, let me explain something.
Yes, sir.
I'll be as cordial, as respectful, as humanly possible. All right. When we give you a lawful order, I don't care what your beliefs are. That has nothing to do with what's going on right now. When we give you a lawful order, you must comply with the lawful order, or you will be arrested. That is that. That's as far as I'm gonna come out with it. I understand what your beliefs are. I understand it. Whatever you want to believe in, I get it. But I'm telling you, it is not going to work in your advantage. And I'm going to politely, again, request that you get out of this vehicle.
Feel safe.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. You coming out. You coming out one way or the other. Get him. Just don't hurt the doggos.
Sir?
Don't hurt the doggies. Those even your dogs, bro? They don't give a shit that they you're just getting yanked out of your car. That's true, he didn't. Try get him.
Do you have anybody living with you at your house?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Can you grab my phone, please? Get back, Benjamin.
I thought the dog was gonna jump out the window.
Now you're going to get charged with obstruction because you failed to listen to a lawful command.
It's not too difficult to fight a ticket in court. And if this guy had just complied with their orders, he would have only gotten a ticket. And while he behaved better, compared to the other sovereign citizens we've met, this guy still escalated things by pushing his unreasonable beliefs.
See, like, this is what I don't understand either. Like, I feel like a lot of these instances are like kind of basic traffic stops, right? So, like, they kind of always give you an out, or the worst that you get is like a citation, but then it seems like they can't, like, can they just not help themselves and they just want to be a problem? Like, I just don't understand.
Matt, this guy still escalated things by pushing his unreasonable beliefs.
You had someone going out in handcuffs yesterday? Oh, really? Oh, that's crazy. Did you vacuum your lawn so you could watch to see what was happening? Right? Those dogs just want some pets. They just need some pets.
Call your supervisor, please.
He's at the office.
Can you come on here, please? Hey, can you come
It was at work. I had no idea what she did. Was it like a coworker or was it a customer?
the corner of Normandy Street?
Normandy.
I'm on speaker.
I don't know where Normandy is. Can you send me an address?
All right, come on.
Can we have your supervisor come out here, please?
A guest? Was that guest trying to steal?
I'll give him a notification that you are requesting it, and I'll see if he'll be willing. It's not the law.
No?
There's zero law. See, I don't know where you think these laws are coming
She's
from.
like, I am the law.
Influenced by YouTube.
No, sir.
Yes, you are.
I read the Constitution.
Probably against his better judgment, the officer then decided to entertain the man and his crazy ideas. He might have thought he could educate the man so he could make better
The
decisions.
guy with her
going
wasn't in
forward.
handcuffs? Oh.
These people, however, seem to be extremely certain that they're
Sounds
right.
scandalous.
All right, what is the Constitution then?
What do you mean?
What is it?
It's the
Tell me.
Constitution for our rights.
Okay, so what are your rights?
Yeah.
Right to travel.
The right to travel, okay?
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
On
Okay.
Florida roadways and highways with the obligation of having a valid license. Yes.
No, that's when you're a sovereign citizen.
Oh,
If you
so
have-
you're
if
a sovereign
traveling-
citizen. So you're a sovereign citizen.
Yes, that's what I was
Okay.
explaining.
Well,
to her.
welcome
If you're-
sovereign citizen to the laws of the state of Florida, where you need a valid Florida license to operate a motor vehicle in the state of Florida on the Florida roadways and highways. I'm sorry, you don't.
Bro is getting roasted. Bro's getting roasted here. Oh my god. Get fucked, bro. Get fucked. Hi, Bandy Bean. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I just got done with it today. I was like really relieved by the time I was done because this actually took a lot of work. This actually took a lot longer than I was expecting it to go. So it was like, it was a lot of rigging that I was not totally anticipating that it was going to be like this big of a job. So I'm really happy it's done. But yes, we have a hoodie. So I got that, and then I got like our little bat boba. So I had to accessorize, you know.
Valid Florida license to operate a motor vehicle.
You look so good. Well, thank you. Thank you.
I'm sorry you don't believe in that. Like I said, it's nothing against you. It's your beliefs. But I'm telling you.
Thank you,
you're about to find out
Hamilton.
how the
Thank
law
you guys.
I understand that.
Well,
That
you
means a lot
understand that
because
you
I feel like
understand that you need a license.
I'm always trying to
But you don't want
improve.
to get a license because your stuff is suspended in whatever Ohio.
And I've tried.
Okay, well you need to reinstate your license in Ohio and get it fixed so you can get a license in Florida.
That's why I'm being a sovereign citizen. I haven't.
But there's no one there. Oh no.
The sovereign citizen thing is not going to work. I'm telling you. But you don't have to believe me. I've been doing this 7 years. It's not going to work. Have a seat.
Your bullshit is not accepted here, sir. Get in the car. We can sniff that bullshit out from a mile away. Get in the car.
Please. I'll see where my corporal is, if he is willing to come out here. If
There's a
not, you can give me
coworker.
phone
Just
call.
see them in the corner of your eye.
It's incredible the officer remained patient and respectful with the suspect while trying to educate the man on Florida state law.
How are you doing,
However,
Hamilton?
he remained firm in his decisions.
And have you
and
been,
did his
Bandy
job by
Bean?
the
It's
book.
good to see you
Soon
guys.
after, the corporal showed up and tried to explain things to the suspect and tried to get through to this ignorant man one more time.
Hi there.
Hello.
Corporal Diaz, Charlotte County Sheriff's Office. What can I do for you?
I'm being arrested for traveling on the road, sir.
Okay.
We all have
Doing
the right to
good.
travel,
Nice,
but
nice.
I don't.
You're right. You have the right
I
to
love your
travel.
cone head
but
model.
when you drive,
I love that.
traveling
It's so
in the
good.
streets of Florida,
Yes, sir.
you have to have a license.
Okay.
So that is the law. Whether you agree to it or not, that's that for us to discuss. Okay, our job is just to enforce state laws, and state law says that you have to have a driver's license.
Okay.
That is it.
Even if you're traveling and not.
Even if you're traveling.
Like I'm getting some more
Even if you're traveling.
popularity. Hopefully, maybe.
You can research it.
I-
State Florida is.
I mean, like a true woman, you know, I like having options of outfits, and I kind of, you know, need to have more outfit choices. That's just how I am. I'm like I'll like that's usually what happens. Like I make a model and I use it for a while, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I don't want this outfit anymore. So it's like I don't know. It's because I'm crazy, but it's fine. You know, I'm it's just how I am. Gotta get some toggles too. I don't know. Like I'm still like learning about like a lot of other things. So like I'll probably incorporate toggles at some point, but um I don't since I only use the free version of Light 2D, I can only have like so many parameters. So a lot of my models are kind of like dumbed down because I can I there's a max amount of parameters that I can have. So I kind of have to like choose wisely. If you're in another person's home, you may think whatever you like, but in their place, you act accordingly. It doesn't matter if you're yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of like if you travel anywhere, right? Like you kind of have to abide by their laws. Like that's just kind of how it works. You gotta get you gotta pay monthly. So no, it's yearly, but it's like $100 or something, or $120 a year. So like because I don't make them to sell because I don't really feel comfortable in that. Like I just kind of make them for myself. um, I just kind of I just tend to use the free version. I make I make a lot of animated emotes in Live 2D too, but like that's kind of different because I don't need like that many parameters in there. So went to Arby's and started eating all the meat when they started hitting me with their spatulas. I screamed, "I'm a sovereign citizen." You did it correctly. You mean a carrot in Live 2D? That's as far as you got. I mean, hey, that is something. Live 2D is a bitch to tackle. I think I've been working on rigging for like 2 years, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, somewhere around there. Like I've been working on them a lot, and it's like kind of a lot too because I was trying to get better at drawing, and then I was like, yeah, like let's just learn how to rig like while I'm trying to like get better at doing art because that's like a really fucking smart idea. So it's like, you know, my brain just wanted to like melt. Oh, Hubbleton gifting a sub to Bandy Bean. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thing that's expensive. I gotta get you to make you. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know if I feel comfortable in like making ones for other people. I don't know. I'm not. I'm like super confident in my rigging skills. Like I feel like it's good enough for me, but I don't know if I feel comfortable enough to do things for other people. But thank you so much, Hamilton.
Very simple. You have to have a Florida.
I made so much progress. Yeah, I feel like I've come a long way with my art, and I feel like I've come a long way with my rigging, but I'm still not like
to operate a motor vehicle
super comfortable.
They arrested the man for obstruction and driving without a valid license.
I will say this: this is the first time I ever made boobs, and I think my boobs came out pretty good. I'm pretty proud of these boobs because I don't really draw boobs. I did have some help with them though, so I'm just saying. You know, these boobs, I feel like they look like booba, and they kind of jiggle like Booba, and I'm kind of proud of him.
While this interaction seemed to be calm for a
Like,
sovereign
Booba is
citizen,
always good.
before arguing with the cops again, this guy's gotta do his research.
You're looking boobular. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank
On
you.
April 22nd, 2023, law enforcement officers were called out to a hotel. Apparently, there was a woman there who was
Boobular.
refusing to leave the property
We should all
after
start
being
using
asked
it.
multiple times after being disruptive.
Oh, we got a Karen Sovereign coming in hot in here. Let's go. Talking about Booba, you just got back. Oh, I was just saying, like, this is the first time that I've ever really drawn boobs. Drawn and shaded boobs before. So I'm kind of proud of these knockers.
No?
No.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm going to tell you my name.
Oh,
I'm not a problem. What are you
3351.
I think she's drunk and she is just a ray of sunshine.
I'm going to tell you my name. I'm not a problem. What are you
3351. 33.
Business has requested that we remove you from the property.
Yes,
so, yeah,
she's
you are a problem.
she gonna be a fun one.
So it's either
No,
you-
I don't know what your problem is.
Who's drunk on freedom?
There's no reason to come off like that, all right? You're being trespassed from the property.
I'm not trespassing. I'm staying in a room.
You're not. You've been kicked out of the room.
Awesome.
Okay.
You know this is all recorded.
Yeah, we're audio
You have
visual
two cameras
recording.
on
Good.
Okay. The property.
You thought I was smuggling kittens in the sweater? Maybe I am. Maybe that's what makes him look good.
Property. Once you trespass, okay? They want.
I'm not trespassing. I'm allowed to stay
If
here.
you would let me talk, okay?
Don't talk
Oh,
to me like
oh.
You have been kicked out of the room.
Okay, so like this isn't gonna go well. I mean, like, I don't. This is kind of like, I don't know. Like you could tell she's already like a little unhinged and a little wound up. I don't know if trying to have an attitude like this with her is gonna get you anywhere.
You would let me talk, okay?
Don't talk to me like that.
Thanks.
You have been kicked out of the
What
room.
is your name and your badge number? And what is your name and your badge number
Deputy Pope,
also?
Sierra 0616.
Awesome.
There you go.
He's got a badge. Okay, so
doing
they got
nothing
badge
wrong?
numbers.
Because the property wants you off of their property.
Who's the property?
The property
Where's the
manager.
property?
He was already trying to talk to you.
Who is he in the property?
So listen, ma'am, this is what's
Call
gonna
the
happen.
sheriff
Let me
right
speak.
now in your
Let me speak.
No.
So this is what happened. I'm going to either
Listen,
remove you
man,
from the property or you're going
you're
to
gonna remove
Yes, ma'am.
me and you're gonna assault
Because right
me.
now, right now
This
you're
is-
violating Florida State statute. You
I
are
am
required
not
to
doing
leave this
anything
property.
wrong.
This woman definitely woke up on the wrong side of the bed that morning.
I think she just had a little too much to drink all day is what happened here. Oh my goodness. She's a good time.
Doing anything wrong.
This woman definitely woke up
Y'all
on
better
the wrong side of the
stretch.
bed that morning. While the cops had
It's like
approached
she
her
got
with
put up
kindness,
fight.
she was being incredibly aggressive.
dirt napping
They were trying to
coming.
treat her with respect, but as she got increasingly unhinged, it was rather difficult to do.
All right, listen to me. I'm going to make this very clear, all right?
I'm gonna make it very clear. Call people who are your authority, and I have no problem doing that.
Authority. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She fucking came up with the authority.
I'm gonna make it
Oh,
very clear.
man.
Call people who are your authority, and I have no problem doing that. I am a woman. I'm
Yep.
a national, and I don't have time for your.
She's channeling Cartman. She's a woman and she's a national? What does that even mean? Cool. Leave the premise. They don't want you here. Be whatever you want. Just be whatever you want, not here.
I'm going to make this very clear, all right?
I'm gonna make it very clear. Call people who are your authority, and I have no problem doing that. I am a woman. I'm a national, and I don't have time for your. I didn't do anything
I
wrong.
am a woman as well.
Okay, then what is your name and your badge number? Because it's all recorded too, honey.
Deputy Foster, 0456.
What is your problem? Why are you here?
I'm guessing she probably got thrown out because she was probably drunk and being loud and maybe causing some issues in her room. That's going to be my guess.
Honey.
Deputy Foster, 0456.
What is your problem? Why are you here?
She hit that like hotel bar just a little too hard.
I've explained to you that. They do
No,
not.
you haven't. I don't understand what the your problem is.
I don't have a problem.
God.
Then why are you here?
Because the property.
This is recorded. No, honey, no. Why are you here? Because that goddamn property recorded your.
I will laugh so hard if they go through her backpack and there's not even like a phone or anything in there, like to record anything, and she's just holding her little bag up. Let's hear her out, yeah. She had a one night stand that went bad. I don't know. I don't even know if it's that. I mean, she probably would have been more well behaved if she got some, maybe, possibly.
This is recorded.
There's just a smaller backpack, right?
Honey, no. Why are you here? Because that goddamn property recorded your. Thank you. Are you gonna live on national? No, I will totally cooperate.
Wait. Are we live on national TV? Is that what she was gonna say? That is impressive. Color me impressed by that.
Thank you. Are you gonna live on national? No, I will totally cooperate. Let's do this.
The property manager wants you off of the property.
Okay.
It's like,
I'm
let's
not problem with
dance.
that. Where's the property manager? Who are you and you?
You
Who
know
are
what's
you
to
and
drink
you?
tonight, you think?
I don't need anything to drink, and I am
we're
not
putting it in plain English and very black and white for you.
Okay.
If you do
She needs some milk. Oh my god, this lady.
drink, and I am
we're
not
putting it in
drink.
plain English and very black and white for you.
Okay.
If you do not leave, you will be subject to arrest. You will go to jail. You're too intoxicated to remember
No,
anything.
I'm
That was the problem.
intoxicated.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, ma'am. I am not intoxicated, and yet I do not know how we slurred it that hard.
Subject to arrest. You will go to jail. You're too intoxicated to remember anything. That was the problem.
Honey, this is all recorded. What is your name and your badge number? Right now. Call your sheriff and your boss. I want to speak to your boss.
You understand that you're not recording anything. You're holding a bat.
This drunken back and forth with the officers went on for quite some time. When the woman sobered up and realized that her purse didn't record anything, she must have been thoroughly disappointed. After the female officer called for a supervisor, a man came up to the officers with a little more information about the woman, and from that point, things only escalated.
Ooh, you got snitch on her.
And refuses to leave upon
Drunk or.
Can we please just handle this?
Is that what we're gonna?
Partook in the butt hat. I think she just had a little too much. She kind of looks like a vodka girl to me. That's what I'm guessing, or maybe gin. She's browning out.
Is that what we're gonna do today?
Hey.
She was with me.
Okay.
I wanted her out of my room.
Correct. Yep. She's being trespassed from the property. She's gonna go to jail.
She a hooker? What? Like what? Huh? True.
Okay.
That's true.
Correct. Yep. She's being trespassed from the property.
That box line, yeah.
You see what's going on? Her mom's threatening.
What the you're doing, and you two and your being.
Oh, so like they were kind of a couple. We need some more backstory here. Thought she was a hooker too.
You see what's going on? Her mom's threatening.
What the you're doing, and you two and your being
about to go to
civil
jail, I'm
woman.
just letting you
I'm
know.
sorry, but you're being decent. This mother over here with his. No, I got you recorded too, honey.
Ma'am.
Did you take a
You know what, to be fair, I don't even like hate her that much because this is actually like kind of funny. Like I mean she big angy, but I don't really hate her.
I've already got you recorded too, honey.
Ma'am.
Did you take a
Oh, she got the head, the little
Did you take
head
an
bob.
oath? What is your name, mister?
You're gonna go to jail in a minute.
What's your name? You step
Turn around.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
I don't need to step around.
Put your hands behind your back.
I didn't do nothing. Oh, okay.
Right? Oh, for sure.
What did I do? I asked.
Yo, I'd be like, whatever she got behind her. Like, look, I'd be in the bushes back here. Okay, that's where I'd be. I'd just be hiding in those bushes, just fucking watching, because I'd be like, I cannot miss this. I just give me my bag of popcorn.
Your name, mister.
You're gonna go to jail in a minute.
What's your name? You step.
Turn around.
No.
Put your hands
You
behind your
can
back.
sit through the model, yeah, right?
Put your hands behind your back.
I didn't do nothing. Oh, okay.
Stand up.
What did I do? I asked your name.
Stand up.
Yeah, I just have my camera like recording, and it'd just be like, and here we have a wild sovereign Karen who apparently drank too much. Let's see what happens.
I asked your name and your badge number. Okay. You're gonna arrest me? Alright, let's go. Off the property. Off the property. Yes, and now you're going to jail.
Based on the woman's lack of teeth, it's safe to assume that drugs were involved, prompting
Oof.
this woman's hallucinations and her tantrums. The man who approached the officers looked a little shaken up, and you've got to wonder what happened to make the man kick her out.
I didn't commit a crime.
Yep, you're committing.
I have so many questions of the situation between the man and her, and like what exactly all happened here now.
a crime right now as we speak.
What am I committing a crime
Intoxication.
Just say something, yeah, right.
Oh, thank God I'm recording your.
Yep, we have body cameras and in-car cameras as
Good,
well.
I'm glad you do, because you are going to be without a job tomorrow.
That's fine.
I cannot wait. Carl is from Virginia.
A lot of people our age don't have teeth.
What crime did I commit?
You're now, right now, you're committing disorderly intoxication.
Yeah.
And property
Yeah, she definitely, she cooked.
What you're doing. You're very welcome. I cannot wait to take your. You are. Thank you.
Stop moving.
Stop moving.
Don't talk to me. You are gonna not have a job. Oh yeah, I'm calm. I didn't do anything in my.
I don't think I've ever been that desperate. She's high of cream corn. Oh man, I don't know. She definitely a little nutty, this one.
We're gonna not have a job. Oh yeah, I'm calm. I didn't do anything.
Spit on
in
some
my
syrup.
everything from Michigan and what you're doing right
That's
now.
fine. It's all audio and visually recorded as well.
Good, I hope it
All
is.
public
Because
record.
Carl Lentz and Dan Toby. Yep.
Oh, she got that demon in her.
Let's go to jail. Stick your finger in one time. I wish you would.
What? I was not ready for that. What?
Because Carl Lentz and Dan Toby. Yep.
Yep.
Let's go to court. Let's go to jail. Stick your finger in one time. I wish you would.
As the officers went on, trying to finish searching
Oh,
the woman, she
man.
was making it harder and harder for them to do their jobs.
I
she
was-
seemed to have one complaint after another, and was very loud.
Yo, she just shooting her shot there. I guess. I don't know. But I was not expecting that.
While voicing them. When the female officer tried to maintain her boundaries, this belligerent woman just grew more aggressive.
Well, the next conversation you had.
She's giving it to you now multiple times.
She was hoping, yeah. Shoot your shot, girls. Shoot your shot.
Yelling at me. I'm common law national. That's fine. You have no jurisdiction over me.
I don't know if what's funnier, the fact that like they're just screaming at each other, or like what is coming out of this lady's mouth.
Common law national. That's fine. You had no jurisdiction over me. All right, that's cool. Open your hand.
No, you're going
That's
to jail.
fine.
I don't give a. I'm gonna owe you, and I'm gonna have a lot of money. Let's do this. I cannot wait. Let's go to jail.
All right, go.
Let's go to jail.
Oh my god.
I'm going to roll up your window because you're very annoying.
Oh, am I doing it?
All right, hold on. Let me just roll this up. Just keep screaming.
Oh man.
The next step, before being taken to the jailhouse, was to secure the woman in a seatbelt. Given her prior unhinged behavior, it was a pretty safe bet she'd try to spin on one of them, or otherwise harm the
Ooh.
officers for doing so. So just in case, on standby, they had a spit guard and the hobbles.
Hello. Are
Hello.
you going to start behaving?
I didn't misbehave. Stand
Back in the car.
Don't talk to me like that.
Wait, what side is it?
Right here.
What do you want to do? Your is
All right. All buckled
it
in?
is gonna be
All good?
fine.
Is it locked? Is it
Yeah.
Yeah. Why am I arrested or detained?
Right now, you're being arrested for disorderly conduct
I
and
didn't
refusing
do
to leave the
nothing.
business after trespassing.
I am so glad.
In the metal bucket spit like
Is it locked?
spitting
Can you
a
pull it?
spittoon.
Let's go! What's your name and badge number? You took an oath of office?
I'm Sergeant Hill.
Oh, yeah.
This is my boss.
He just shuts the door.
G?
It's in the. It's in my seat.
Oh no.
So teeth. are in that glove. You don't want them?
While the cops were discussing what paperwork they needed from the establishment and going over the next
Oh,
steps of the
man.
arrest, the man from earlier, who kicked the suspect out of his room, came back once again. His demeanor implied that he didn't mean for the woman to get arrested, but
Oh, I think it's too late
Came
for
back
that,
one-
sir. From vocalist with those kind of screams, right? Yeah, she spit her teeth out. You're like, you made me so mad. Look what you made me do. I spit my dang teeth out.
once again, his demeanor implied that he didn't mean for the woman to get arrested, but the cops had to go by what the management wanted.
She wasn't trespassing. She was with me.
Okay, well,
I know.
but you removed her from the room.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, unfortunately, like, if you don't want to, like, keep tabs on her and you don't want to deal with her, and then she becomes, like, a problem to the hotel, then that's kind of, like, at the hotel's discretion if they want her out.
The business requested her to leave.
I asked her to leave the room. I had security come get her. I gave her money to get a hotel and a ride back. She's overly drunk.
No.
But she wasn't.
She's going to jail for trespassing. She's going to jail.
We advised
So here's
her
the
that
thing.
she had to leave.
The hotel called us and told us they wanted her off property. He told her to leave. She didn't leave. She goes to jail.
Okay. Is there anything I need to do to bail her out car to get her back to her aunt's house? I'm going back to
Tomorrow you can call the jail after 9 a.m., probably around 10 a.m., and they should have a bond for you.
Yeah,
Okay?
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm sorry I had to go through this.
No, it is what it is. Hi, ma'am. I'm Sergeant Hill with Monroe County Sheriff.
See, like, these guys are nice. To be fair, I mean, like, in all fairness, like, these cops have been very nice.
It is what it is. Hi, ma'am. I'm Sergeant Hill with Monroe County Sheriff's Office. I'm the supervisor.
Why am I going to jail?
Because you are disorderly conduct.
No, I'm
Business
not.
asked you to
This is
leave.
all recorded.
Okay.
And I am a sovereign national citizen.
All right.
I have a right to be here.
And that's awesome.
Just take for me to
Okay.
That's awesome. Now I want you to listen to what I have to say.
I'm going to take your
I want you to listen to what I say. That's fine. You can try. Okay.
I will.
Here's what I'm going to ask
Call
you.
Lance.
You are lawfully under arrest at this
No,
time.
I'm not. What law
At
do you
this
have
time-
the right to...
At
no.
this time. At
I
this
am
time.
a woman.
The belligerent woman
I am a woman. Hear me roar. Just shut the door. Just shut the door.
What law
At
do you
this
have
time.
the right to...
At
no.
this time. At
I
this
am
time.
a woman.
The belligerent
Yeah, he doesn't need to
woman
talk to her
was charged
anymore.
with trespassing, disorderly conduct,
Let her sober up.
and resisting arrest without violence.
Every
On
sovereign
July
citizen at this
30th,
point, right?
2024, the cops conducted a traffic stop after a motorcycle.
But this is like what's so crazy about them, because it's like all she had to do was leave. Like, that's literally all she had to do. All you had to do is leave. That's all you had to do. And now look what happened. Like, was it worth it? I mean, like, I guess maybe for her, maybe she feels like it was, but I would say it's not.
Cyclist ran a stop sign and was riding with blue flashing lights. After stopping the man, he acted rude and claimed the law didn't apply to him.
Let me turn this on because I'm native, so I'm going to record all this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance.
Why do you need my driver's license? First of all, why are you pulling me over?
Nope. I need your driver's license, your registration,
Hold on, we're going to
and
do this
proof of
again.
insurance.
I study law,
Okay.
and I'm not a dummy, and I know everybody down at that office.
You got about 2
Hit X for doubt on that one, but okay. Proceed.
seconds to give me your information, or you're going to go to jail. It's as simple as that.
Oh, wait, hold on. I want you to repeat that.
2 seconds.
I got 2 seconds, or I'm going to go to jail.
I need your driver's license, your registration, and your proof of insurance, or you're going to go into handcuffs.
He
and you're gonna go
studies.
to
You
jail.
know that's illegal?
It is not.
It actually is. It actually
If you went to,
is.
yeah, right. It would. It's not worth it.
Supervision down there.
I mean, especially for like these instances, like literally, like the hotel wants you to leave. That's all they want. They just want you to leave. So just leave. But everybody seems to, everybody seems to just want to be super extra and just make a huge fucking deal out of all of it. And I don't get it. I just don't get it.
It actually is. It actually is. Can you call your supervisor? Call your supervisor down there.
Nope.
No, you will
Second.
call your supervisor down there.
Nope.
I know my law. I know my
Actually,
myself. You cannot touch it.
Another pattern with these types of people is that they're incredibly ignorant, yet they think they know the law. If the suspect here knew anything about the law, he would have just provided his information, went on his way with the ticket, and if it really meant that much to him, dispute things in court. It's a good thing the officer didn't tolerate his nonsense and got straight to the point.
No, you cannot touch me.
yourself.
Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. Why are you cuffing
I
me?
want to
What the
speak to
hell
your
are you
manager.
doing? What are you doing to me, bro? What the had neck surgery.
I don't care, dude.
What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god, bro. Call your supervisor. You just committed a crime, a felony.
Okay.
Unbelievable. You threw me. I've had
This cop
neck
is
surgery.
still like calm.
Been resisting me.
I didn't resist you. I asked you why'd you stop me. Wow, I'm gonna sue this.
Okay. Good luck.
No, I will win. It's $100,000 for every violation. You are touching me without your supervisor present.
Yeah, because I'm doing my job, buddy.
No, it's not your job. You're actually violating my rights.
No, I'm not.
And on top of that, I'm Native American.
Okay.
Yeah, do you know you're not even allowed to touch me, bro?
That's not how.
Okay. Well, okay. This is quite the list we are going through here, sir.
I'm Native American.
Okay.
Yeah, do you know you're not even allowed to touch me, bro?
That's not how it works.
You're a commercial entity. You're not even a freaking part of the my land, dude. You're commercial.
What does your race have to do with it? I don't know. Just like the other lady. I'm a woman. Okay. And it still doesn't excuse you for not leaving for trespassing, right? Like they don't want you here. And she's like, I'm a woman. Okay, cool. Get the fuck off the property. Like yes, I do not understand that.
Entity. You're not even a freaking.
We're all studying law right now.
My land, dude. You're a commercial entity.
All these people seem to have some crazy notion that law enforcement officers aren't real. And what's really sad is that they can't face reality even while getting arrested for their own stupidity. The soft city.
Here's the thing though. What? So he didn't. What was it? Like, did he run a stop sign or something? Is that what happened? So, I mean, that's just like what? A citation? Whoop-de fucking shit. You know? Or you go fight it in court if you feel like you stopped or whatever, you know? I like why? Like these are such like minuscule things that these people are escalating that it just like just doesn't seem worth it to me.
The notion that law enforcement officers aren't real. And what's really sad is that they can't face reality even while getting arrested for their own stupidity. The soft sit here keeps acting like a Karen, demanding a supervisor and telling the cop how things
Yes, this is 100% a Darren. Yes, we do have a Darren here.
work.
I did what?
You pulled away from me.
I pulled away from you because you grabbed me, bro. You can't touch me without telling me what's going on.
Yes, I can.
You will not have a job when I'm done with you.
Okay, good luck with that.
You're gonna try me, huh? I'm a Mason on top of that. So good.
Okay, so we're a lawyer, Native American law studying Mason. I lost track of what else we are. Sovereign national
I'm a
man.
Mason on top of that. So good luck, bro.
Okay.
Raised right here in Lodge 149. I'm gonna have your badge, bro.
Good luck with that.
So far he's claimed that he's a Native American, a Freemason, a
Continuing
sovereign citizen,
transfunctioner, right?
and a law student. However, none of these
Take
things
it for
make him
myself.
immune from the law.
How's
the
it going,
entitlement
Chris?
issues this guy had were just right through the roof.
He's adding buffs to himself like it's a game. Except it's like 0 damage. And 0 charisma.
It's making him
0 speech. I think he's at like -10 speech with this though.
immune from the law. The entitlement issues this guy had were just right through the roof. After the officer managed to get his backpack off, he tried to help the suspect sit up before backup arrived.
Alright, roll up to your side.
I'm hurt, bro. Stop.
Roll up.
I hurt.
Roll on your side.
I'm a quadriplegic on my neck, bro.
No, he didn't. He's a quadriplegic. Bro, come on. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, like,
Roll up. I hurt.
charisma 0 points. Absolutely.
On my neck, bro.
Sit up.
I
Ready?
severed my C3.
Yeah. There you go.
You severed your C3. Yeah, quadriplegic on a motorcycle. It's a miracle. We have some incredible science now, guys.
Jesus Christ. I severed my C3, bro.
Okay.
My neck hurts. God damn it. God. I have to take medicine every day just to walk, bro.
Well, I don't doubt you don't have to take medicine. I don't think it's like that, but I think whatever you take, you skipped it today.
God,
I'm a
I have
stump,
to
bro.
take medicine every day just to walk, bro.
Well, the jail will be able to help you out with all your medications.
Oh, hi, officer. Let
Deputy.
me ask you a question. Where's your supervisor?
Oh, he works for the sheriff's office. His isn't coming.
That's fine. Sheriff is
Ooh,
perfect.
ooh.
Let me ask you a question. Is it okay for him to pull me over? And I ask why he pulls me over, and he grabs me and cuffs me and throws me to the ground without telling me why he pulled me over?
All right,
How
we're
is
gonna
that
stand
legal?
up. Ready?
My neck. Hold on,
Yep.
hold on.
Pull your feet up. There
Hold
you
on,
go.
my neck.
There you go. Alrighty. Walk over here.
This dude's a bad actor. No wonder you can't get out of a ticket. Your acting is 1 out of 10.
Hold on, my neck.
There you go. Alrighty. Walk over here to my car.
Hold on, my neck.
You're good. I'm gonna let you lean on the front of my car.
Can you pick up my bike, please?
Yep. Right here on the front of the car.
I want to know. That's not illegal.
While the officers searched the man, his wish finally came true. A higher-ranking officer arrived, so his desperate demands for a supervisor could end.
Here we go.
Fortunately, we have another reasonable officer here who's not going to tolerate any foolishness. So now the suspect was pretty much talking to a brick wall.
Are you the supervisor?
Yes, I am.
Sir, can I please have a word with you?
In a second.
Oh my God, is this my town, dude? Is this not my town that I grew up in?
Oh, well.
To the pool car.
I didn't do anything wrong.
All right, lean up off the car.
This is unbelievable. I did nothing wrong.
Having a severed spinal cord. Pills don't fix it. I mean, what do we know? Okay, this man is studying law, and he's a Mason, and he's Native American, and he's a quadriplegic that can ride a motorcycle, you know, but I mean, who are we to judge this man, okay? Because clearly he knows way more than we will ever know.
Unbelievable. I did nothing wrong. I'm calling my
They had a ritual.
You pull me over, you throw my bike on the ground, bro. I didn't even do anything. I have no record, and you treating me like I'm a criminal.
That's what happens when you fight, buddy.
Before putting the suspect in a
Imagine
squad
that.
car, the arresting officer tells the supervisor, from his perspective, what happened. It's a normal protocol, since like this sovereign citizen did, suspects lie about what happened to get out of the arrest. As they tried to get the suspect to walk, suddenly, he was in pain again.
So, blue stop sign coming out of Winn-Dixie, blaring music, blue lights are flashing all over his backpack. I'm like, I'll stop this guy. He was speeding too, but I don't have radar, whatever. Stop him. He's immediately throwing his hands up like the yeah. Pull in. He's blaring music. And he's, I'm a native. I'm like, dude, I can't hear you. Turn your music off. Like, I can't hear you. Yeah. And I'm like, I am on signal to the Edinburgh Police Department. Can I get your license, registration, proof of insurance? He's like, I'm not giving you. You stop me. And I was like, and like, dude, he's flailing, like being like extra. And he's like, I don't have to give you. I'm not giving you nothing. I'm like, dude, just give me your driver's license, registration, and your proof of insurance. I'm not giving you nothing. No. I said, I'm going to tell you one more time, and then you're going to go into handcuffs. He's sitting on the bike. He goes, that. So I get his left hand. I get him around, get a cuff on. As soon as I do that, he starts to stand up and spin around. So I just went, nope. And then he landed on the ground. I landed on top of him, cuffed him, no big deal. So, seat tip. Wait, come on. I'm going to go to the truck.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I can't walk because I'm a paraplegic.
Wait, come on.
Bro, come on now.
Oh my God.
Walk it off.
Oh. I told you I'm really a male patient.
So what is...
I'm a male patient? What does that even mean? I feel like we're just like throwing out random words here now.
I told you I'm really a male patient.
Okay.
So what's in hand? What are you saying?
My spine, I have a spinal cord injury and I've had fusions in my neck.
Where at? Upper?
Yes. My C5, C6, and I've had a severed C3, and I'm not supposed to be thrown around like that.
Unsurprising.
He is like so dramatic, but like in such like a bad way.
And I've had a severed C3, and I'm not supposed to be thrown around like that.
Unsurprisingly, the man eventually walked back to the truck despite the claim he was unable to walk. As he was sitting in the squad car, about to be taken to the jailhouse, he just went on and on complaining. Looks like it was going to be a very long night for the officers and the jail staff.
There's a lot of room in here, but you got a little hop that you got to get up there.
I want to know why I got pulled over.
Just have a seat in the truck.
I still don't know why I got pulled over, sir.
Have a seat in the truck.
Is he gonna start crying? Bro, come on now. Come on now.
We can talk.
I mean, like, there's a time and a place for that, but this ain't it. This ain't something that you should be crying over.
Just have a seat in the truck.
He has no throat scar, right?
Have a seat in the truck and we can talk. I'm just gonna help you make sure you don't fall. That's all I'm doing.
I'm not kidding. I know my.
Slide into the truck and turn.
You're going to close the door on my face.
I'll talk to you. So when you came out of the parking lot onto the 442, you blew their stop sign. Then you went all the way across all 4 lanes of traffic, all the way into the left turning lane. Your speaker has flashing.
442. I stopped.
No.
I stopped at the stop sign. You know I did.
Okay. Anywho,
I had both feet down. I had both feet down. That's how I know I stopped.
You can still be rolling with both feet down. That makes
I
sense.
had. I'm on a hill.
Third off, you have flashing blue lights on your backpack. You can't have any flashing blue lights when you're riding down the road. Third off, your music's obnoxiously loud. And fourth off, you were speeding. So that's why I'm going to shut the door.
I was doing 45 actually.
No, you weren't. Not till I caught up.
He was ultimately charged.
I like like the whole time he's just like, actually, and it's like, okay, bro, like simmer down. I don't know who peed in your Cheerios this morning, but let's just, relax.
With resisting arrest without violence. They towed the man's motorcycle, and the following morning, he was released on a $500 bond. Hopefully the man, whoever he is, learns to not mouth off to officers when he really doesn't know anything.
Curtis.
On May 22nd, 2024, in Charlotte County, the cops
This one's gonna
stopped
be
a
good.
driver
His name's
because he was
Curtis.
speeding and swerving over lines on the road. As the cops approached the vehicle, they noticed a loaded pistol in the passenger seat.
Roll down the window! No, roll down the... Turn the car off!
It's illegal to be named Curtis in Florida.
Off!
I'm blind, man.
Turn the car off! Turn the car off! Turn the car off! Alright. Go on, step on out.
Jesus.
Yes, yeah, you do.
No, that's a Fourth Amendment.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
I'm
Get
traveling.
Out of the car.
Fourth Amendment.
Get out of the car.
Dude.
There's a gun in the car. Get out of the car now.
If you don't know about the Fourth Amendment, it protects citizens against searches and seizures without warrants. However, since the officer saw the gun, it could absolutely be considered probable cause. So for the officer's safety, he demanded the man exit the vehicle.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
I don't have to.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Superior. Call your superior.
I am the supervisor. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
I'm requesting.
Get out of the car.
I'm requesting your superior.
You can either get out of the car or
man.
break the window and take you out.
You know you have to.
No, I don't. Get out of the car.
Fourth Amendment rights, you know you have to. Don't have Fourth Amendment right. You know you have to.
Get out of the car.
You see my hand? I'm gonna reach my phone.
Get out of the car.
This is my wallet. This is Tic Tac.
Get.
See that?
Get out of the car.
I'm not touching that.
Get out of the car.
Here is my phone. Fourth Amendment, bro. You can't do that. You found that? I'm gonna shoot a whole
That's
city,
fine.
and you will be out of a job.
At this point, it was clear to the
This guy wants
officers
to die.
that
I
he
don't
was
know.
not going to comply. They could have let the man go on with his ignorant constitutional tirade, but instead, the cops took matters into their own hands. For everyone's safety, they decided to break the man's car window to get him out of the vehicle.
This is your last chance. I'm gonna break your window. You can't pull me out. Come on. You can ask
Yes, I
for
can.
license.
All right.
You can ask.
Get out.
You can ask for anything.
Hey, come on.
Relax, dude.
On a different approach to this, could they have just, um, I don't know, could they have just taken the gun out of the car and like told him to keep? I don't know. I mean, like I know this is like it's kind of like a sketchy situation though because like everybody's kind of at a risk, especially if the firearm is so close. So yeah, like that's like the big issue. But if you removed it from his car, just while you did your thing, and then returned it to him, like I don't, because I don't think it's necessarily like a like I don't know like he's not allowed to have it, right? Should have his weapon drawn the entire time. I don't know about that though. That seems like a little extreme. It's not like I would say either you maybe should have removed it, or I guess at this point, I guess drag him out, because yeah, like he could reach for it, but I don't know. I don't know, because I feel like if he would have pointed his gun at him, it could have maybe made the situation worse. But I guess I don't know. This one definitely seems like a little like I don't know what the right approach or answer would necessarily be. Maybe it's this. I don't know. It just seems like I mean, obviously, like you want him far enough away that like it's safe to talk to him, to have a conversation with him. Um, Florida's open carry, so the gun by itself isn't illegal, right? That, but it's I mean, it's like a safety thing, it's not really that he can't have it. It's just um, keeping everybody's safety in mind, right? So um I don't know. Yeah, because it's not really like is he a threat? Like we don't know. Like that's part of the problem. So I guess having it right there, probably you just want to have like some sort of safety for yourself and others. Right. So, but like I don't know if necessarily like drawing your weapon and pointing it at him is necessarily okay. Like I don't think, because maybe he wasn't going to be that aggressive back to you, but now he is because now you're pointing a gun at him, like I don't know. Because I think dude's just drunk. So
We're telling you to get out. You're not getting out.
yeah, this is definitely like a tough situation, I think, to navigate.
Now, let me see your hands. Your hands go up in the air. They are not f***ing move. Do you understand me?
It's all being video. It's all being video recorded.
Videotapes.
Out of the car, now.
Yes, sir. Can I reach for this?
No, get out of the car.
He's got a gun right there. I got a gun. Get out of the car. Hold my hands. Bruh.
Hands behind your back now.
Bruh. Yes, sir.
We're done.
See, like he's not resisting or anything.
I'm just y'all hate my 4 minutes.
Stop clenching your hands.
Resisting, dude. I got neck and shoulder down. I'm disability.
Then you should have listened. But I told you get out of the car.
Oh God. Oh.
This was kind of sad to watch, though. I don't know. Like, I mean, he wasn't necessarily fighting it, and I mean, I guess everybody's kind of freaked out, but maybe you shouldn't be.
Oh.
Like, you got him out,
If you want to take it out. Dude, I don't want to hurt nobody, bro.
Probably the dumbest move he could have done here was just what he did. While they were breaking his window, the man reached for his gun. Without his cowboy.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he wasn't fighting, and then like once they got him handcuffed, and then he's saying like, like I got a knife in my pocket, like take it. Like it didn't. I mean, he really wasn't like once he got out of the vehicle, he wasn't fighting it. Like like I don't know. I mean, like I get like you can't be too lax with it, but I mean, I also think that it didn't look like he was necessarily, I don't think he wasn't fighting him.
Boy
He wasn't
had in his
squirming, he
gun,
wasn't really
the man
doing
wasn't
anything.
so tough, and when the officers pulled him out of his car, he started crying.
I have my gun permit, tell me what to do, please, officer. I mean, like, I don't even, like, the fact that, like, it was on the seat, it's just kind of like, okay, it's like, had he just gotten out of the car, I mean, I guess that probably would have, like, saved this whole issue, right? Because the whole issue is, like, we don't, like, it's just a safety thing, right? So I guess, like, had he just gotten out, I mean, I don't think they would have, like, arrested him, Goku War Dog, thank you for the sub. Hello, hello. You're probably in a rush state, do the whole thing. I mean, they could have, but the adrenaline in the moment. I think that's where you as a police officer probably should have been more in check, I think. I get maybe everybody was like a little on edge or like maybe a little scared, but at the same time, I think you should recognize like if somebody's obviously not being a threat. Like you got him out, you got him on the ground, he's not fighting, he's not doing anything, like he's complying as far as that goes. Had he gotten out of the car in the beginning and that would have saved this whole mess, yes. But I do think that unfortunately this is like kind of sad to see, and at the same time I feel like kind of a tough situation maybe.
The officers pulled him out of his car. He started crying.
It's hard to think logically. Yeah, but I mean like it's not like this guy really gave him, it's one thing to be cautious, and it's kind of another to, I guess, notice when somebody isn't really gonna be an issue other than like he doesn't get out of the car. So you get him out of the car, great. He gets on the ground, puts his arms, puts his hands behind his back, and that was it, On the neck, everything prior is fine. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, I think getting him out because he wouldn't get out of the car, I guess you got to do what you got to do. But I think once he was out, I mean, it's not like he tried to run. It's not like he kicked. It's not like he was squirming. Like he was, he, in my opinion, I think did everything right as far as like if you're gonna get pulled out of your car and cuffed, the best thing to do is to just listen at that point.
What the You violated my forfeit rights. Yes,
Now he is a little crazy. Like we are not going to deny that part.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Take that knife right out of there. Yes, sir. It's on my right side. Thank you, sir. Other than that, no, sir. No, sir. No drugs, no nothing. No nothing. Holy
He's a tad bit squirrely. I don't like. Is he having like a was he like a veteran and he's having like some problems? Because if so, like this is actually like really sad.
Holy trying to get home, and I'm getting arrested because my Fourth Amendment right. No, my Fourth Amendment right, bro. Holy I'm bullshit. You think Clint Gordon? It's open. Oh, oh.
Sit in the car.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. I will sit in the car. Sir, yes, sir.
From his irrational movements and his words
Said
being
a lot of things
slurred, he
online.
appeared to be intoxicated. The man's personality switch was intense and was confusing for the officers. But his wife arrived just moments later and gave the cops more context about his strange behavior.
The drill
They were
sergeant was
willing
in
to
all
hear
the
woman
movies
out,
all
but
the
still
time.
had to follow protocol.
Like Full Metal Jacket.
He kept reaching for it. That's why I wanted them out of the car.
Okay.
The gun was on the front
I
seat.
didn't know they could
out of the holster.
stack
When I
shit
walked
that
out,
high.
I saw him call you, and I asked him to turn the car off and step out of the car. He refused to. I originally stopped him for doing 87 and a 60.
Listen, I'm not making an excuse. I'm giving you the full broad
Yes,
spectrum
ma'am.
here. He has some mental issues. He is on medication for it.
Hmm.
He has been drinking.
I know he has because he had an open beer bottle in his hand.
Oh, yeah, that's probably not good either.
We've been fighting all afternoon.
He took off on me while I was at the neighbor's house. I've been trying to get him to just come home. He must finally decided to come home, but he's been trying to tell me all night he was going to himself.
Why didn't you go get him? Like, seriously, if he was in this like emotional distress, you should she should have went and got him.
Want to do the traffic stop with him being one possibly intoxicated with an open beer bottle.
I understand.
And a firearm on the front seat, and he didn't want to get out of the car.
He is not at all in his right mind.
Once the addition of news got here, we did break the window because he didn't want to get out of the car.
And while we were breaking the window, he was reaching and grabbing the gun.
After that whole situation, the cops were full of adrenaline, and for good reason. His wife's account of his mental illness explained his sudden personality switch and why his gun was loaded and ready right next to him. Despite the man's mental
Or no excuse. Yeah. No, it's not, but I'm saying that like had she, I mean, I'm guessing she probably knew like where he was at the very least, or been like, oh, like let me come get you or something. You know what I mean? Like you convinced him to come home, but you know he's been drinking the whole time. Why didn't you just be like, oh, like stay where you are. I'm gonna come get you. I don't know.
illness, he still had to be arrested for his crimes.
What's the problem tonight? What's the problem?
Yeah, she should have done better.
Over and yanked out of my car. My window busted because I wouldn't get out. But he didn't ask me for license, registration, or anything else. He just said, step the out.
That's true. Or like she should have called the cops maybe like earlier. I think that like if he leaves and you know that he is mentally unstable and saying that he wants to like kill himself, shoot himself, whatever, and he needs medication and he has all these other things, like maybe you should have called the cops before it even got this bad to where like now he's like blitzed and he's got all these other issues that are, you know, going on, and he clearly needs like some serious help.
You know what?
So I'd be afraid for her safety. Then she should have called the cops. You know, she could have just called the cops.
Fourth, it goes against the Fourth Amendment Constitution. I couldn't understand what you were saying. Exactly. What do you need me for? What I need you for is because they snatched me out for no reason. All he had to do is I asked for his license. You asked for his license? Not for his license.
No.
Jesus Christ. I got my hand. Okay, for his badge number and his name. Okay, it's kind of hard when you handcuffed by him. You can't talk when you're handcuffed? Exactly. They jacked me out of my car. Okay, sounds like you Why? with a lawful order. Why didn't no, I don't have to deal with lawful orders. What's the Constitution deal with, bruh? Did you not deal with the Constitution when you signed as a cop?
Talk about wasting the sergeant's time. They charged the man
Plain
with
sight in
resisting
a
without
car,
violence,
yeah.
resisting with violence, DUI, and battery on an officer. Today we saw some of the most unhinged sovereign citizens we've ever seen. From
man, bro.
Freemasons to a woman thinking Biden was going to save her.
Fucking wild. All right, it's 1 o'clock. Oh, I'll find one more, and then I'm going to hop off. I'll find one that's like a little bit shorter. Give me a sec.
For Janet. Today, we're going to cover 3 wild...
I don't want to listen to that one. I think that one's a little too long. Not everyone should have a gun. Yeah. Not an excuse, but the reason. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that guy's had a rough life, you know. Here, this one's like 8 minutes. Man attacks officers from rooftop. Instantly regrets it. Let's go. And then I'm going to hop off for the night because it is getting late.
Watch out! Oh my God! Hey, bro, I'm gonna smoke your weed if you don't come down.
He's hit me twice now with shingles.
I'm about to throw stuff back.
When a man begins hurling debris from a quiet Oklahoma City rooftop.
Oh, he's on the roof. Oh, I thought he was on the balcony. Like, Okay.
Stuff back.
When a man begins hurling debris from a quiet Oklahoma City rooftop,
Not his
officers
weed.
below were forced to dodge dangerous projectiles as they scramble for a way to stop him. With the suspect refusing to surrender, they make the daring decision to go up after him, leading to a shocking midnight showdown they'll never forget. The following is based on official police records.
What the
and
hell?
Most of the footage has never been seen before.
He's got
Just
pretty good
before
aim.
midnight on October 6, 2024, officers with the Oklahoma City Police Department respond to reports that a man is on the roof of an apartment building and has been throwing items onto the stairwell.
He's part raccoon, part squirrel. That's all it is.
He's up top. I just seen him smile once I turned around.
I'm trying to think about how to get up here. How do we get up there?
Hey, he's right above you guys. He's right above y'all. I'm seeing his silhouette. Hey, show us your hands and come down.
Got up
Just
there like
over
a
the ridge
spider
right there.
monkey.
Just set up a perimeter so he can't get out, and I'll put the drone up over him.
An officer sends up a drone to establish a visual on the suspect, who would later be identified as 35-year-old Christian Murrow. On the stairwell, another officer locates a backpack and tries an unconventional tactic to convince him to come down.
Member of the X-Men.
Smoke your weed if you don't come down.
Well, can't fire come out over here? But we got to figure out charges, right?
Well, they just looked at me and he's like, he's pointing right here.
Oh my god.
See, right?
Drone strike.
Oh, I see him.
Without warning, Christian launches into a sudden assault, taking aim at the officers below.
I mean, he's a golf frisbee connoisseur, you know?
He just threw stuff at me. He hit me. Hey! Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, it hit me square in the chest. Hey, stop throwing. He just threw another one right here.
Oh.
Hey, stop throwing that. Throw it again. Hey, stop throwing stuff at me. He's just throwing stuff at me, bro.
You aggroed him, bro.
Stop throwing stuff at me. He's just throwing stuff at me, bro.
With the fire department on
Yeah,
its way,
he's a
the
PvP
officers
mode.
consider their options.
Hey, when this
Hog
ladder
tied
truck
with-
gets here,
yeah.
this guy's done. I'm climbing that ladder.
Hey, don't go, man.
Bro, that would almost hit you.
He's still throwing it at me. He's just targeting me.
I'm about to throw stuff back.
Throw stuff. What are you gonna throw? Oh my god.
He's still throwing it at me.
Right, he's
I'm
hacking.
about to throw stuff back.
Right, boss has been aggroed.
What? You turn around. Come on and talk to me. What? What about it?
What? This is like Ezekiel meme.
What? What about it? What's on the building, man? I can't see what you're seeing. There what?
The officers closely monitor Christian as he moves across the rooftop, but it's clear he has no intention of coming down on his own.
You're fucking
Why are we
dumb.
dumb? Come down and talk to us. Look at what? You're just pointing at me. It looked like he just went down.
Come down, bro.
Oh.
Don't throw that.
Oh.
That's a fire truck.
What are we looking for?
Oh, there's a kitty.
That's a fire truck.
What are we looking for?
It's a fire truck.
He does have
Where's the kitty? It's right there. Kitty. Oh, I'm blocking it. My bad. Oh, wait. You'll probably see it in a second. Hold on. Let me do this. Okay.
That's a fire truck.
There's Kitty. There's the kitty. My fat head was in the way. There's our kitty. Hello, kitty.
What are you looking for?
He does
A
have
little shadow
a
baby.
large bag of terrible weed with him as well. Oh, but it's like steady. I wouldn't.
Is your bag, bro? No.
No. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
You're kind of rude.
Don't jump to that roof, bro.
Watch your step.
No.
With Christian still acting unpredictably,
How's it going,
officers formulate
Floyd?
a plan
How
for
are
how
you
to
doing?
approach when the fire truck arrives.
How do we get him down? I mean, I'll set a fire up there. Or you can put the ladder up
Hey,
there. And
by the
try
way,
to
you
knock
want to
him down.
smoke it?
Probably get the ladder
No.
up there, maybe go up there. It's a pretty non-steep roof, but if it gets too confrontational, we'll probably have to back off or maybe just
So yeah,
come
because
up.
if we comes a use of force up there, you don't know what's going to happen, you know?
Hey, so when we hit this ladder, we're gonna try to get him to a platform. We're not gonna tango with him on this.
Oh, he just living his best life up there.
We're not gonna tase him. We're not gonna 40 him. None of that. Right there. Give him commands. If they can get the ladder close enough, I might get my big.
He got a
nose
catapult.
Oh.
From overhead, the drone confirms Christian is armed with what appears to be a fixed
Just give me a
blade
boost,
knife
bro.
or sharp piece of metal. The danger persists as he throws shingles torn from the rooftop at multiple officers below.
Yeah, he's throwing stuff again.
He's right here. He's right here. He just threw a shingle at me.
Yeah, with the shingle.
Nice one.
I don't know if he's gonna throw the knife. I
When
think
the
he's
fire
gonna
truck arrives, a carefully placed
maybe
ladder
be
allows
sure he's
multiple
gonna,
officers to
I guess,
sneak onto the roof single
not
file.
miss,
They
which is
position
scary.
themselves along a sloped edge, staying low and out of sight as they prepare for a takedown.
Yo, they scared the shit out of him. Did you hear that scream? Oh, they scared the fuck out of him. I'm sorry, it's not that funny, but it is funny. Oh my god.
Okay, bro.
Oh.
Hey, give me your help! Give me your help!
My ears.
I got one.
He's rapid. I don't know what exactly is going on here. What I don't know. I think he's terrified for one, but I don't know what else is going on here. Is he rolling out of fear? I think he rolled because I think he got like jump scared, honestly, and now he's just totally freaking out.
Stop fighting!
The shingle jammed, yeah. Oh. We are growling.
Hey, Dom, you want to lift that?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sir, you're making my ears bleed. Please.
Do not grab me. Oh, no, I'm not. I can't feel my face. Please help me.
Okay.
Keep pressure right here. I got it. I got it. Got it? Okay.
Are they gonna get him down? I mean, they got the fire ladder. Just, maybe just hobble him, and then like push him down the fire ladder like a slide.
You got me. Good. Cuff it. Cuff. Please.
You're bleeding. Are you okay?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's gotta be drugs, and I don't know what else. Maybe psychotic break of some sort.
His blood. He hit it on the roof. That would have been when it's about as good as let's go.
Just breathe, bro. Just breathe.
Oh. That was perfect. Oh my
Do umbrellas to him and throw him off the roof.
I was just holding it. Great job. And then you help me blow this up. Or somebody did. Let's check his pockets.
I'm sorry, dude. I was just trying to be nice to the kids, man.
What? He was just trying to be nice to the kids? Wait, what? Wait. What? What is going on here? Yeah, the kids?
I'm sorry, dude. I was just trying to be nice to the kids, man.
Sir, we can search.
Sir,
Huh?
help me, bro. They're gonna kill me.
No, I'm telling him.
Okay. We'll be on.
Oh.
With
The shingles
Christian
are
now
his
under
kids,
control,
yeah,
focus
maybe.
shifts to safely getting him and the officers off the roof. The fire department prepares to deploy a ladder truck with a bucket, and in the meantime, they allow Christian to
Oh, they're
sit
gonna put him in the
upright.
bucket?
Oh.
Lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Lean
Come on,
back.
dude.
Lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Lean back.
Wu-Tangs for children.
Just give me a second, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, man, okay? I never died before like this.
Oh no, he thinks he's gonna
35-year-old
die? Okay, yeah, bro got some issues, but oof. It's kind of
I
sad.
never died before like this.
35-year-old Christian Murrow received a total of 9 charges, including 3 counts of assault and battery with a dangerous
Whoa.
weapon, 3 counts of assault and battery upon a police officer, 1 count of assault and/or battery on an emergency medical technician, 1 count of malicious injury to property, and 1 count of obstructing an officer. His bond was set at $75,000.
Holy shit.
After entering a guilty plea, Christian was sentenced to a term of 5 years incarceration on each count, to be served concurrently in the Department of Corrections, with credit
Bro.
granted for time already served.
Yeah, that was a big oof. Never died. Yeah, that was a crazy line. That was actually like really sad. All right. I think I'm gonna get off. Kind of hungry. And I'm getting kind of tired. Maybe, possibly. My goal is to not go to bed at 5 a.m. I will be streaming tomorrow night. I'll probably get on a little bit earlier tomorrow night because I don't have to do anything during the day. So, or I mean, like I don't have as much to do tomorrow. So I'll probably be on like a little bit earlier in the evening. So, and maybe do a little bit longer stream tomorrow. But probably just do what I did tonight. I'll get on and we'll do a little bit of power washing and let everybody get in here, and then we'll watch some videos. Of course, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you guys. It's good to see everybody. I'll be on tomorrow night. I'm gonna go check out the raccoon situation we got going on. Let's see if it got any better. But yeah, thank you guys. I can probably make myself a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, I did make an idle thing too. I don't know if I can make it so it stops tracking me, but it looks like I'm sleeping. I don't know if I cover the... That way, in case I lose tracking, I don't look like I'm possessed by a demon. Name the raccoons. Well, it's only one, and we saw one. I think we saw it last night. But yeah, I will give you guys an update tomorrow night as to what has occurred so far. So, but thank you for hanging out. I will see you guys later. Have a good night, day, whatever it is for you. I'm out of here.